Hello，大家好，这里是新铁想曲。那么，铁拳期最后一次的 TWT 的比赛现在已经正在进行中了。现在我们将看到呢是 LCQ， 就是这个最终预选，将在200多个人里头，然后选出最后的一个参加明天的决赛圈的这个选手。今天呢已经直播了基本上7、8个小时了。比赛实际上非常的精彩，非常的精彩，有很多这个因为是积分制的嘛，所以有很多知名的选手实际上并没有挤进前19，于是在这里这个激战这个最后的争夺着最后一个席位。经过几个小时的这个争夺之后呢，现在8强已经出来了，我们接下来马上看到的呢就是这个8强的比赛。看了一会儿呢，稍后肯定会给大家看到这个8强的对战表啊，但是我可以说很难说谁有绝对的优势能在这8个人之中脱颖而出。真的是啊，非常的刺激，而且这也只是开始的 LCQ。如果你是一个经常看格斗游戏，尤其是格斗游戏的这个比赛的这个朋友，你可能知道 LCQ 一般是最刺激的一环。实际上在比到最终决赛之前， LCQ 的有时候的精彩程度和残暴程度往往要高于就是决赛的前8之前的决赛圈的比赛，但这个也是确实是这个精彩之处。
So I feel like they were listening that we're going to take one of each, and that's how it ended up.
然后呢，我们现在已经知道有一些非常厉害的、大家耳熟能详的一些就是选手已经被淘汰了。我们现在来看看这 LCQ 的8强。首先呢，胜者组是 Joe Crush， 美国非常强的捷克和吉斯玩家。然后对战 Genghis Khan， 如果还记得的话，他是去年这个 EVO 的8强里头的之一，黑马。然后接下来呢是 AK， 这个就不用多说了，非常强的菲律宾的年轻的玩家。然后接下来呢正对着 FDX 呢是一位可以说是一位新人了，但是很强，是美国的诺克提斯玩家。曾经呢有打败过阿斯兰和七库林，在同一个这个 TWT 里头的一次比赛里头打败过2个人的这个战绩。然后呢，败者组这边是 JK77， 我不是很了解他，但是这次呢，他发挥的非常的不错，就在刚才最后的进8强的比赛里头打败了韩国的非常强的花郎选手 Rest。然后 Lcq 这个如果看我直播的时间长的朋友知道，他是英国的 Leo 玩家，非常厉害。他同时在我看来也是这个最终可能会突出重围的选手之一。然后接下来呢是 Infested， 这个是韩国非常强的之前的尼根玩家，但是现在呢最近的几次大的比赛一直在用菲娜，他的表现也非常不错，虽然到了败者组，但他也仍然是这个很有可能最后出现的之一，在刚才击败了 Shadow。然后他的对手呢是美国的，也是一个比较新的一个但是很强的布莱恩加马杜克的一个玩家，包括我们可以看到他的表现。所以这个对战表你看完之后啊，你很难说谁一定稳定出现。Infested 的 Lcq 是很强，但他们两个现在已经身在败者了，所以说他们两个必将有一个会被淘汰。那胜者这边你也都不好说，所以说真的是相当的刺激。那么我们马上就要看第一场的这个比赛 ，Genghis Khan 对战Joe Crush。Genghis Khan 呢，这个我们都知道他是一个卡特的玩家，之前也用过一些打飞男，但主要的时候是卡特。那 Joe Crush 这边，杰克、茱莉亚和这个吉斯都是他经常用的一个角色了。但是今天到目前为止，我们看到他上内视的比赛里头，他基本上都用的是杰克，所以我猜啊，他应该会继续用杰克。所以不出意外啊，是杰克对战卡特。
I feel like he's kind of controversial because of his play style and the way, you know, he plays. I think, you know, a lot of people have a lot to say, but the thing is,
卡特其实是一个非常简单但其实非常高效的一个角色，无论是在你休闲玩的时候，还是在比赛里头，其实都很强。然后杰克和卡特的这个对位，其实对杰克来说有点难，因为卡特他的够很多时候你是需要右横移蹲的，但是作为杰克来说，蹲不了这种东西的，是横移不了这种东西的。哦，这边打康。所以，对于去尝试阅读对面 Genghis 卡特的这个习惯是一件非常关键的事。这边过来一个裁，但是杰克的优势就是去控制距离。然后同时我们可以看看 Joe Crush 漂亮，是怎么样去使用杰克的3、4个招。实际上，哦，这边被打康，糟了，很疼。哦，掉连了。1比2一发，1比4，DB， 哦，他出招了，跳了 ，OK， 漂亮，上来第一能这么刺激，这个反应非常的快。你要是提前出招了的话，对方是可以防下来的。但是看到他已经起击了，已经起来了，那就是要出那个下段了。哦，竟然直接抢了哟，有点意思啊。这反哦，杰克是没法做到横移去蹲这个东西。横移蹲能基本上闪开大部分卡特的这个进构之后的招式，但是杰克做不到。再来，哦，能缺反，给你斯通基本上没费什么血啊。漂亮的 Jackhammer， 游击拆掉，漂亮。哦啊，1比1。目前看起来虽然是1比1，但局势我觉得对 Joe Crush 有点不利啊。看看 Joe Crush 这边，哦，缺反，点上了。哎呦，这个漏的好大。空了第一下，以为这个 Genghis 会抢，有时候很多人会抢。开头，但是在墙边很危险。这个漏也可以捡。跟踪1比1。
beating the down for 2. There it is right there on the right. But Jackhammer, we're seeing a lot of that from Joe Crush because that's going to be catching him if he doesn't time his sidewalk to the right. And that's the game.
哦，倒了，最后一下，什么时候出下段？不出，先出了。目前感觉 Genghis 整体上控制着比赛的节奏啊，有点危险。OK 啊，可惜，有些时候这个泽哦，漂亮的1+2必上，打针超加，各种哦，毙掉了，没拆掉，因为对方在出霸体，糟了，这个不好说了，不好说，谁都是一下。哎，时间还早，哦，debugger， 哇哦，如图其然 debugger 我都没反应过来，时机非常的好。哦，出完了，检查是看对方会不会抢。
These two playing very
slow.
Very slow this round, really just changing the pace. Again, this is a pivotal round. Again, still versus-2 action right now. Far-reaching low touch. Jab strings in the low from Genghis. Pushing with the fours.
哦，打上了，漂亮。debugger。时间还早，不着急。啊，缺反。啊，漂亮，这边要踩一下。那 Joe Crush。先拿下第1局，那么两边的教练组都上来给讲一讲啊。
And he just performs, man. What do you say to that? I mean, Joe Crush over the past 2 days, the only players he's lost to is Knee. The only player he's lost to over the past 2 days in Tekken action is Knee, and he has been able to keep it close with the jack, with the geese
Hey,
play.
look, I apologize real quick. Look, yo, last night I was trying to get them to run a bracket a little bit faster, get everybody out of here. Listen, bro, I was like, Joe, we gonna have to run your match on stream, man. My bad, bro. I was just kind of taking over. You know, he looked at me like, you gonna take me off stream? I never felt so bad in my life, man. Joe, I'm sorry, baby. Come on.
But he's been doing his thing, man. These past 2 days.
不知道 Genghis Kong 这边怎么调整，其实可以压的，去利用结合不能横移的这个东西，继续多使用一些够力的东西。另一方面，结合在近距离骚扰的时候，有时候必要的时候可以大胆一点，你去卡特嘛。OK， 被汉门打中，缺凡。哦，蹲得漂亮，可惜啊，没有去捡。哦哇，踩得漂亮，好家伙！两边，哦，直接低把杆 ，do it again， 啊，漂亮！现在必须要调整了 ，Genghis Kong， 调整节奏也好，调整出招也好，如果不调整的话，很麻烦了。再来，继续进够，哎，对，这就对了，你要连续的去进这个够，对于杰克来说他很难受的。啊，漂亮，赢了！哎呀，刚才其实要是勾拳的话就有意思了。两边都有点紧张，毕竟第一场，虽然他们已经打了几个小时了。8强的感觉还不一样。继续压。他就是要这样子跟杰克打，否则。Joe Crush 血量稍微领先一些，哎呦来了，开始，哇被抬掉了，糟了，这很疼的，啊漂亮 ，Joe Crush 杰克跟 Joey Fury 或者跟 Anakin 的不太一样，他的一个强项或者说他的一个特点，他利用杰克的蹲中的招，因为杰克蹲中招其实非常好，很多而且很全面。他用他蹲中招用的非常的好，尤其是在关键的时候。哦，刚才 FFR 打中嘞。换边，这个并不是投他，只是想跟他换边，把他往墙上压，但没有什么用。目前。哦，这次踩上了。哦，没拆。OK， 把他留在墙边，把他留在墙边。你否则，如果你用那个换边的那个头的话，就比较麻烦。留在墙边是正确的选择。一发会被裁掉。哦。
I like this from Genghis Kong, putting his life on the line, but it's working out fine around in the second game. Another fine round between these two, Marginal Obama.
The 1-4 willing to just hit the jab low touch.
哦，漂亮，防住了这次，第一次防住一个这个够力的招，下段，漂亮。哦，刚才差点。连续要找这个 FF2 的机会，哦，小心！哦，糟了，连续的下段，哦哇哦，这一波连续的下段在墙面压。这块那个霸体出的有点。
Risking it, but knew with the rage available.
That's the thing. That it got kind of nasty there. They got really scrambly. There was some like guaranteed damage that was left on the table to go for another setup into the down back. But man, it worked out. That was really scary to watch. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
And now we're gonna get into a final game.
现在我们就看看 Joe Crush 这边调整，两边其实都非常接近。
I think these two, they've had very good tours, but it's just like they haven't been able to capitalize all the time. I think a lack of consistency has been a problem between these two.
Lack of consistency, but also I'd say even lack of like stepping up to the, not stepping up to the plate, but like lack of going to the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like it's really hard to qualify when you don't travel internationally.
是的，杰克在这个对位中，我刚才已经说了，他总体上来说是比较难受的，面对卡特的很多 很多招式进够的话，他是没法像别的角色一样又横一去蹲，能避免大部分的招式。所以说，很多时候他需要去做一些硬猜，或者说一直被压，推着推着就到墙边了，也很难受。杰克本身就是一个其实压制和骚扰别人很强的一个角色，但同时也是一个非常怕压制和骚扰的角色。好，我们这边来到了这个Forgotten Realm 啊。知道这个场景对两边都是4块，实际上，我们来看看。Genghis 上一增的时候，很多就是连续的下段是一个完全没有犹豫的连续的下段，非常的漂亮，好漂亮！这边又蹲掉了，下去，不下去，现在下去了。棒，看着伤害。卡特的这个取消这个好反哦，这边打康了，抢了，这就是真的是杰克很难受。再下啊，再下，两边一人下一个，一个连段下一个，还有一层，拆掉。两边的血量，Joker是略微的落后。哦，呵 ，son of a bitch。看看这个 Joe Crush 能不能成功的，就是猜到一些关键的下段。其实吧，哦，等，不打算下去。漂亮的霸体，1-8个，烦，漂亮球。
We can see why it is just there, and now 1 round apiece. I feel a final round coming on. 1-1-2, no duck on the last hit.
哇哦，这强！疼！哦，再次霸体，漂亮！找机会，感觉 Genghis 的下段要来了。哦，打康里。现在 Genghis 来到了赛点。Genghis 你要知道，这个之前是成为 Evil， 在 Evil 那样的场景上成为8强的黑马，这可是不开玩笑的。漂亮，对，先下去，省得你让卡特下去，对吧？哦，这个跳踢灵魂。灵魂跳踢，别急。但你作为杰克，哦，漂亮，大康，哦，再来霸体，哦，老奶奶钻被窝，漂亮，果然是 final round。这第一场比赛就打到 final round 的 final round， 哦，踩的漂亮，你看，这个就是比较关键的，你要成功猜对他的一些下段才行，否则你很难受。哦，糟了，不应该出完，这边给了机会。漂亮奶粉，投技拆掉。哦，这个捡漏捡的漂亮，333。哎呦，这边投技，哦，漂亮。等，但不好说，这边也如果被打中了，也就是一下。哦，漂亮的蹲中击臂。那么 Joe Crush 进到下一轮。那么 Genghis 也并不会被淘汰，他会到败者组去等待着败者组第一轮的这个胜者。太刺激了，这第一场。
Dude, winner side, the benefit. This is scary, man. Sorry, I just gotta say, it's really funny how like FDX was so ready for his game. The camera pans over. Right, he's just trying to make another thumbnail. He's just trying to make another thumbnail. Content goes right back to FDX. He's already there. I appreciate that because he's someone as well whose performance today is really like.
No, he's he definitely. I mean, he's had some good performances this year. Like jokes aside, but coming up next, dude, it's him versus. To me, I looked at this bracket and I was like. That's someone not a lot of people are going to bring up. This kid, if he shows up to this thing, and guess what? He's been on this stage before and gotten very, very close to qualifying out of the LCQ spot. AK from the Philippines. Shout outs to everybody on PLDT.
接下来是马上就要开始第2场 ，AK 对战 FDX。AK 可能很多国内的铁拳玩家都比较熟悉，他是 很小的时候就出现在这个非常高端的这个赛场上了。然后这次呢，到目前为止，大部分的时候呢，他仍然是在用着杀心，不过在关键的一局里头换成了这个好鬼，然后获得了胜利，把应该是我记得没对，把 Shadow 放到了败者，后来 Shadow 就被淘汰了。而 FDX 呢，到目前为止展现的这个调整能力真的是非常好的。如果你了解他的话，他也是一个 YouTuber， 经常会做铁拳的视频，他会带着你去分析很多对局，无论是他自己打的还是别人打的，他的分析和调整能力其实是非常非常强的。而且呢，最近FDX 本身就刚才我已经讲到了，他在这个最近的这个大赛的赛事上都有高光的表现，打赢在同一个赛事都打赢过阿斯兰，打赢过 Chikulin。那如果这个时候 FDX 坐在这里，心想我都打赢过阿斯兰，我也打赢过 Chikulin， 那对吧？区区 AK 是吧？我不需要怕你。FDX 在整个刚才的局里头呢，很多时候都刚开始输了第一局，但是接下来展示了非常漂亮的调整能力。所以我这边个人其实还蛮期待看看他怎么样去跟 AK 对位的。但是 AK 我们都知道真的是，虽然现在比以前小的时候长大了一点，但仍然还是这个20来岁，反应超级的快。然后 FDX 这边有的时候会有的问题呢，就他突然地紧张，因为你要论大赛的经历，实际上 AK 虽然年轻很多，但他并没有他的大赛经历和这种大赛上电视关键的战役的这个经验要比 FDX 多很多。有的时候呢，微妙的一个心态就会改变很多的事情。
Very good against. I talk to Super Kuma all the time against how he feels against playing the Pakistanis. He's like, listen, man, like I just don't like doing it. You know, it's like, listen, like yeah, like I want to win, but it's just not realistic. You know, but AK is just someone who's able to pull out. I think it's that first one.
果然 AK 这边开场呢也没有马上用好鬼，而是掏出了杀心开场。杰克怕压制的特性延续了吗？其实一定程度上改变了。杰克的整个的特性有一些变化，他更偏向压制和进攻，且不是那么怕被压，因为有一个八体的存在，特殊的八体。我们在预告片头实际上有看到过。漂亮的横移，你看 AK 的这些小的这些反应动作是非常快。抢了 FDX 现在目前状态感觉不错，第一灯一般很多时候 FDX 第一灯在这瞎看，把自己看死了。滑铲来力，前这样起身墙角。换边，这个不是为了投他，是为了把他放回到墙角里头。这个跳，漂亮 ！FDX 反应今天也不错。侧墙，漂亮 ！FDX 先拿一灯。漂亮的捡漏，这边第3被捡到，上墙，棒，准则，蹲了 F42，再上墙，怎么则，中断，哇哦 ，FDX 2灯上来，感觉 AK 有点不太适应了。我们那边没人用诺克蒂斯。漂亮的确反和防御，哇哦 ！FDX 现在状态大火，糟了，这个捡漏捡，这个距离没算好。AK 漂亮的这个后撤上墙没有，因为身子侧了。岩石的3起身。哇哦，3-0哦。AK 会不会换成好鬼呢？要换人了 ，AK 这边要换人了。
I mean, we don't get a chance to see the first one, Kuma. You know, but also, he's not moving yet. He's kind of just hovering. Maybe he just needs that breather. Yeah. I mean, again, FDX looking very, very calm right now. He's someone who I criticize a lot for being a bit of an overthinker. I think he thinks more than he plays the game. That's a criticism I lauded over him. But recently, and what we're seeing here today, he's playing the game, man. It's time to play the game.
Have at least some critics been silenced today?
A lot have, I mean.
纠结中，纠结中，好鬼还是杀心呢？还是好鬼吧 ？OK。
Please subscribe. I can see the thumbnails for this thing as we're playing.
I can see the thumbnail pose as well.
那这个对局，你会见到 FDX 用很多的22，因为22实际上是用一个针对好鬼的非常好的招。首先，它不会让好鬼轻易的靠近使用第3，还有第2这些东西。另外呢，如果好鬼跳起来的话，如果用的合适的话，22可以直接把它打下来。所以说我猜这也是 AK 其实有一点犹豫的原因。但 AK 的这个好鬼是很强的，我们看看。但如果 FDX 执行他的计划，我觉得其实赢面还是蛮大的。用好22，但是呢 UF1 就别用了，然后 B2 啊什么的这些用，时机合适的话 DB 你看上来就22了吧？他不想让好鬼靠近的。哦 UF1 别用了哥。漂亮的横移。你看 B2 UF1 好漂亮，向杀走。感谢 Bandulan 的关注，我是 Bandulan。哦，这些没好鬼，好鬼，你就不能大意。你想要压着他把他打死的一瞬间，对吧？就带走力。执行自己的游戏计划，执行自己的游戏计划 FDX 漂亮的却反，这边失误了 AK。棒棒棒棒棒，怎么直接龙劈2发是什么意思啊？因为他觉得侧墙没打上是吧？第4到墙边了，很危险，到墙边，哎，他赶紧出来了，漂亮，漂亮的踩，结束里。哦，墙的位置不太好，但还是输了。Safi Black 最近决定休息一下，所以他就没有来 LCQ。哦 ，DB3 借 UF1 有点东西的，真的是把 AK 的这个时机卡得很准啊。不过这边可惜啊 ，DB2 的这个距离测算失误，被好鬼捡了一套。哦，漂亮的横移 FDX 这状态有点东西的，这看来刚才的几场就是先输后赢的这个调整且成功的这个给了 FDX 不少信心力。将近2格气，哎呀，用掉。冷静。Oh no！ 雷蛇那个不都出了有段时间？哦，好，没事，只要不是 clean hit 就没事。哦 ，UF1 别出了，哥，你跟好鬼这样出 UF1，多出点22吧，亲。啊，这不能抢啊 ，FDX。啊，啥玩意儿？总哎，欧瓦里达纳。
When it comes to wild setting 2, I like what FDX tried to do there because wild setting 2 by itself is launch punishable. We can do wild setting 2.
就好鬼就是这样，他的那个 WS2 本身如果他单出的话是可以浮空缺反的，但对吧？他后续有很多的可以取消的东西，不敢那样缺。那么这边 FDX 果然啊，肯定是选择了无限场地。就是我估计他虽然在打字，我猜啊，我现在做一个大胆猜，他在给自己打字，露出了苦笑啊。但是我觉得他应该执行自己的计划。UF1 目前为止 AK 这边的对应非常好，那 FF2 不是一个好选项，仍然是拿2控，然后再去找机会捡漏也好，或者压制也好，刺激。22还是应该成为主旋律。
AK duck now, duck the wild setting 2, ducking wild setting 4, ducking the up 1. We need to see that back 2 now. Being able to get safe, far-reaching mids that give
第2可以的。哦，捡一下。What are you doing, FDX？ 你又在互动了 ，FDX。别这样 ，FDX。FDX。 哦啊，他又在看了啊，完蛋犊子 ！VDX，come on man！ 哦 ，UF1不敢哎，22拉开，老老实22，老老实实22，谢谢。别出了，你是不是有毛病？刚才没挨打，挨够了。1-4，哎，我们这 AK 先拿掉一灯，这样打下去 ，VDX 马上就要记了，这是个3-0的局。漂亮的防御啊！那哦，但是。哇！漂亮 AK 这边状态感觉来了 ，OK， 漂亮的捡漏。哦，22，别着急。哦，漂亮的 FF1加2打康，走起，棒。OK， 怎么择？哦 ，AK 真敢摁啊！好家伙，蹲过去之后一个 WS2 结束里，第2灯，很可惜啊，很可惜。其实这一局这灯还蛮有那个什么的。VDX 对自己需要自信一点，要是不自信的话，现在2灯领先，好鬼2格气，毛了 ，do it again，no。哦，聪明，这对策有点东西的。他刚才怎么闪掉那下第2的？我的。两边的血量差的不是很多，对，用你的22好吗，亲？我哦又来了，AK 又来吓唬他，好了，好漂亮的 B2，哎呦 F4， 22，哎，对，不要让他轻易靠过来 ，VDX V6在干什么 ？What are you doing？还有5秒。哦 ，Come on man！ 早上好。那么这边 AK 就晋级，将会对战 Joe Crush。那么 VDX 将会在败者组等待败者组第1轮的胜者。
I mean, VDX, what a performance so far. I'm talking like he's done today, but he's not. He's someone who I can still see running that all the way back. He's playing so well today. Only stopped by AK Zakuma so far. And again, like, he ran up, down back to, it's like, if this hits, I win. If it doesn't, I'm out. I like it. You know, he's playing the game. He's playing what's in front of him. Tried his best to win, didn't get it, but I can see him.
第二局的时候稍微有点犹豫，第3局的时候稍微有点犹豫。
I don't know, man. The thing is, with this event, especially historically, bro, the shark pool, man.
So looking at that, so you got.
那么接下来 VDX 和 Genghis Khan 就在第2轮等着，我们接下来马上要开始败者组的比赛。
And I think that, like, I consider that an upset.
That's definitely an upset.
But like, props to him. That was a hell of a set.
Yeah, played so well to get to that point as well. You got Ty down there as well. And I want to say quick shout out to Sal Piggy as well.
Oh, for sure. That was a hell of a set.
And he's someone who like hadn't been. I was actually talking to him a bit early. He said like he hasn't been traveling much because of work, etc., etc. But his new sponsor like been able to help him travel. That's why he came out here. And look what we've been able to do these past 2 days.
Going up against Ty, but of course, yeah, like you said, Sal Piggy had a really good performance in Puerto Rico as well. Ty, though, the one going to be moving on here, and I think one of the young hopes of America, right, had an incredible performance the past few years, but being able to be top, even though it's
阿斯兰到明天，或者是国内时间今天晚上。看阿斯兰和逆他们的话，要到晚点了。
To commit to this pre-order special, get yourself this Jin figurine. That's a figurine.
这个是铁拳8的实体的豪华限定。如果你们在国内买的话，这个里头送的东西会和现在展示的这个版本不太一样。亚洲版的话，送的东西会和欧美这边的有一些微妙的区别。我个人更喜欢亚洲版，但是我这边要买亚洲版的话又贵了一批，所以我就只定了
Michael Murray.
Oba.
Pre-order now, available January 26, 2024.
This is our last Tekken 7 tournament, and then after that, we gotta pay attention to that Tekken 8, and you guys also need to pay attention to all of the socials as well. You know, shouts to Bandai Namco Esports. They see you got the Twitter, you got at Tekken, at B&E Esports, and at B&E Esports on YouTube.
可以说是相当的
Make sure
刺
you
激。
guys stay tapped in because after this, you know, Tekken 7 is essentially, you know, gonna be done for today. Last big tournament we're having, but when Tekken 8 comes out, you guys do not want to be missing any of those socials.
I would
Big
say,
things
I would
coming.
say pay attention to these socials, not necessarily all socials,
Okay.
just these socials in particular. But thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world, wherever you're watching from, for the, again, Tekken World Tour 2023 Global Final here in New Orleans, Louisiana. I never thought I would be able to say that in a million years, by the way. This is the LCQ, and we're going strong here. AK versus Joe Crush on winner's side. We just took a look at the bracket. But K-Wiz, how you feeling about moving on into this thing on the loser side, man?
I mean, I'm feeling good. I hope the players are feeling good, and we're gonna check in with them with a short bit. We're gonna go on a small break.
哦，这还要休息一下 ？What the fuck？ 行吧，那我们稍后休息一下再回来进行败者组的第一轮比赛。
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Asuka Kazama.
我实在每次都忍不住吐槽，这就是邪点玩偶啊！神他娘，这太邪点了，邪神了，属于是。然后这都画的好可爱啊，这一张。
Welcome back. Here we are
哦，
in
我们
New
回来了，
Orleans for the Tekken World Tour, the final Tekken
准
World
备
Tour
先
final
进行一波卖货，
LCQ
先进行一波带货。
is taking place. But speaking of action, we got some action figures here right now. Shouts to Game Dimension that
原田的任务
right there. Over
但是是真的写
20
点
points of
写神
articulation.
Wait, how many?
Over 20.
20? Over 20?
Over 20. Could be 21, could be 22. I know it's over 20.
That's some articulate and action
That's a
figures,
lot of.
bro.
That's
God
a, you see
damn.
them right there. I'm not touching them because there's been incidents before. and
Yeah,
I'm not-
I've seen some wings get lost. I've seen people losing limbs.
I'm not-
But
I don't wanna
hey,
cause
with these,
issues.
the best part is, again, like you said, the points of articulation. You can style these characters in so many poses of their iconic attacks and moves. We got the King one coming soon. I know people are gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, I'm telling you, a lot of dads gonna be like, hey, son, I was telling you stop playing with the dolls, but that's pretty cool on the shelf right
see
there.
the king, see the Jim, be like, okay, that was pretty. You see the
All right.
electricity as well. Like, you know what?
You
That's
can come,
good.
all right, you can come in after 2 a.m. That's no big deal. I'll cut you some slack.
Yeah, but shout out to Game Dimension and shout out to the players we have left in our top 8.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Shout outs to the players. Shout outs to everybody again who's been doing so much work for this game. Like I was talking about it with Steve, man. You know, for a lot of people.
好，我们又回到这个对战表。接下来要进行的是败者组的2轮。其实呢，败者组我刚才已经说了，他4名选手之中有2个我都是认为能最终冲出 LCQ 成为最后一个进入决赛圈的这个人。一位呢是 Lcq， 一位是 Infested。接下来我马上，但是他们是在败者组，所以说如果一旦输了，就马上 Game Over。且就是如果 Lcq 和 Infested 最后走到败者组的决赛，那他们也要相互对战，他们2个人只有一个人能出去，达到 LCQ 的总决。所以说很难的了，很难的了。然后这个第一局的这个 JK717，他更多的时候是参加一些 SFC 这样的在线的比赛，但是他今天战胜了非常强大的一些选手，比如说这个韩国的画廊 Rest， 那 Lcq 就是不用介绍了，可能是现在欧美最强的 Leo 不用说，但可能甚至是现在所有还在称自己是一个 Leo 主力的最强的 Leo。我们也之前屡屡看到他非常漂亮的发挥，还有一些极限的一些操作。他到目前为止，之前在 LCQ 从小组一路冲过来的这个比赛也状态非常的好。但是不知道这个 JK717会怎么样？他的扎菲娜和我们熟知的一些扎菲娜的玩家都有一些区别，而且呢，他更多的是参加在线，这是他第一次这样跑到这里来，所以说很有意思。我们也开始了，马上就开始了，雀反。非常稳，雀反非常的稳 ，FF3 雀反，哎，勾拳并没有雀，这边勾拳直接给了一个第3。哦，Leo 的勾拳也是经过很不错的加强，现在也打蹲姿，所以，FF4 被点了下来，运强，漂亮！你看看这个 Lcq 的连段 ，Leo 的连段 ，Oh my God，What the fuck！ 在这怎么则一连续的中段，再加下段，再来下段，再下，哦，漂亮的横，哦，但是啊，无愧一篑啊，这有点可惜这一灯 Lcq。等的有点多，实际上没必要。哦，这边选择直接跳贴相杀，哦，可惜刚才没有捡上。没有。哦，弹墙，但是侧墙啊！哦，这边又来漂亮，Leo的这个是可以再上墙的。哦 ，Lcq 不要犹豫，不要犹豫哦，漂亮，防住了大扫手。哎，这样打就对立。来打，能够再来。哇哦，之前 FF2。漂亮的第一，倒腿，哦，危险，扎菲娜， 别等。哦，漂亮的灵魂勾拳，漂亮的连段。哦，哇，他这个瞬间的这个连段的调整能力非常的好。他看到那个打了一个侧墙，然后调整了一下自己连段，否则就会出现非常害怕的意外了。但是 Lcq 非常的，已经就很多这种情况，特殊的情况都准备的非常好。哦，这边抢了，哎，但是掉连了，哦，刚才我们也看到这个 JK7系的霸体用的非常的好，达菲娜的这个 B1+3的霸体，2比2，刚才发生什么事儿了？其实没。哦，哦，漂亮。再送墙，侧墙，没蹲，F12没蹲。哦，又是，这个很疼哎，棒，下段吗？中段，哦，下段才掉了，哎呦 ，Lcq，你看他的这个连段调整能力，根据墙在哪里调整能力，真的是有点东西。这次真的蓝光什么时候不用有 B1+2，还好巴里索萨菲娜的这个 B1+2这个非常恐怖的这个下段，只能在够里处理。啊 ，Joker 上来了，Joker 上来给Lcq在讲，其实萨菲娜你打不过，你能干点啥？你说你飞过来干啥来了？我们这扎菲娜那么多，你这个扎菲娜打成这样子，看啥呢？有啥好看的？别看了，我靠！你等他，他不就让他一直责你吗？别想那么多，干他就行了。相信自己，你那好招都没出呢。等等，扎菲娜怎么缺乏
Now he's the only, because sometimes the way Lcq can play this game, it's like, bro, what you like? He can take that though. He's a player like I can understand. Yeah, I'm not really doing my best right now, you know. So he's the only one we will both be comfortable saying that. But Joker, very lengthy coach session right now.
别怕，别看了，你看不懂。
He's mentally tough, man.
Yes.
He's mentally tough,
Yes.
and he, like you said, he's willing to take advice. He can take a step back, macro, and say like, man, why am I making some of these decisions in these situations?
刚才这一局实际上非常的接近，非常的接近。现在 Lcq 看看能不能做出调整。但是这个 JK7的有些的这个招数，还有他的编排，哦，好家伙，这顺蹲套路的一个顺蹲，确认对方按键了 WS12，哎呦，有点东西的，打败 Rest。 好，漂亮的反应，没有防，而是选择了 parry， 但是又是侧墙。今天的墙不是很在站在哦，漂亮横移。刚才几次其实 Lcq 在横移，但他横移动了，判定框会变大，所以几次都被这个霸体打到。哦，确实 OK， 漂亮，哎，这个就可以了，好多了，好多了。哦，14，引购。 1+2 FF4， 哦，这边被裁掉。哦，出来了，好家伙！哦，颇肥。这 G777，你别看它有的时候有点东西的。漂亮的防守，利欧的这个起身的 WS4+2的缺反真的好使，哦耶，缺反 OK， 哎对嘛，走起你的下段，走起你的下段，对 DB2+3走起，DF2+3走起，不行给他来一个，哎呦我去抢了一下，但是等待别等了哥，哎呦 Lcq 别等了啊，才没有去，这边蓝光先交，但是。 要出大扫手吗？并没有，没蹲。哦，漂亮！这个霸体被下段打康之后 ，QCF1 打康之后 ，WS4+2是必中的。哦，蹲了，过去 F3。Lcq不要想，别想了。哎，漂亮，灵魂勾拳。漂亮，上墙啊，伤害很疼哦。 哦，出完了，这个是可以取消，但出完，哎，对嘛，对嘛，这就对了。刘凯，这就对了嘛，我跟你说，反正你也看不懂咋飞呢，豁他丫的啊，这勾拳没人敢出一个啊。跟你讲的没错啊，我都是从这个你知道的吧？我每次要打不过的时候，总有神秘的这个力量，然后就让我过去。我就跟你讲这些东西就行，哎，就听我的。
Whatever Richie wins today, and he's in Joker's group.
I mean, thing is, Joker normally beats him, so he wouldn't mind. Joker would not mind. Well, Richie's a maple, damn. Well.
那么这边也没有换人，选择了 Twilight Conflict。为什么选这个图呢？没有选无限场地，有点意思。Leo 在墙边是非常恐怖的，扎菲娜眼斑斑，扎菲娜什么时候都很恐怖。下段还是给的不够多 ，L Richie 扫他 ，DF 2+3，盾中 DF4，哎呦，浪起来了，哎呦，哦，浪起来了。
That's one thing. GK uses that string a lot just to establish the mental frames, and then when Richie finally tries to challenge, he gets launched for it.
哦，打康了毛了，又是一个破飞。呀呀呀！啊，1+2，哎，横移掉了，所以第二下没打中。哦，防得漂亮，怎么得？压一波往墙上送，嗯。哦 ，F2 打康，我的妈！有想法，很疼，棒棒棒！哎呦 ，Rich 啊，这个起身，但是很危险，很危险，稻草人，哎呦，连续的下段，再来个下段啊，还是这样。这要来到了这个 GK77的赛点，哎呦 ，Rich 要输了吗？我去，这好家伙，这个时针是可以中断的。哦 ，F1 完全不害怕出这些东西。哦，裁掉了，漂亮，有 Richie， 棒棒。但是挤到了墙角，霸体，这个霸体，这哥们儿的霸体用的是真的好。但是哎呦，这个跳踢，哦，漂亮，哎呦 Richie， 蓝光对大招。哦，漂亮！真的刺激 ，LCQ 就如此刺激。哦，到了上墙了，棒棒棒！不敢乱起，不敢乱起，好横移，刚才漂亮，确认，继续连续的侧墙。扫腿，再扫，对嘛，走下段嘛，我卡嘞！等等 ，yes， 漂亮 ，final round， 又是 final round， 哎呀 ，FF 3+4打中，第一、第二多用点儿，然后就是大下段，哦，点下来。点下来，运墙，还有 Richie 的运墙，压一波，扫腿，对嘛，走起来啊，下段，哎，这个又是墙，棒，疼，没有，压，再压，哎呦，我一下空了之后把后来两下出完了，又 Richie 有点急，10连，我去，哦，漂亮 ，Rich， 哇哦，这意思是 ，Holy crap！ 哎呦，这帮人都上来牛逼，第四血，空血锁血王子，我靠妈！Focus， 这所有的这个人都上来牛逼，这边的 GK7 血哥们儿真牛逼啊！啊，用的好，牛逼，没见过，牛皮，我哦，我的妈，真好看！ 就大家这后来接下来要上场太牛逼了，害怕。
Hell of a set. That's the like third time I've seen that matchup in a week. But hell of a set. Hey yo, Richie.
哇，真刺激啊
Again, huge shout out to GK. No one would have pinned him to be that. Like he's the name in this top 8 that really sticks.
Rage Art 评价 S++。
Especially not familiar with American Tekken, but the performance today beating Rest almost literally this much, and he beats AO Richie. He does a poke before the 4-4-3. That is it.
漂亮，而且是先输2灯之后让2追3了啊！而最后这2个都是以 RA 结局，太刺激了。那么接下来 AO Richie 将会对战 FDX， 这个有点意思。AO Richie 今天的状态 FDX 是要没啊。然后接下来马上要带来更刺激的比赛是 Infested 对战 Ty。这个 Infested 很多国内的玩家比较熟悉啊，这个是韩国的很长一段时间的尼根史，但是最近呢换成了又是扎菲娜。他肯定在这个对局里头肯定还会选择扎菲娜。那泰这边呢是一个比较年轻的一个小将，但他年轻，但是他现在已经基本上快要成为美国那边最强的布莱恩了。他之前有段时间去韩国打比赛休息的时候，跟 Lcq 来了一场布莱恩的镜像对决抢10，结果是9比10，听着有点吓人，但是 Lcq 前期也不能说 Lcq 放水，但 Lcq 就跟他打到9比3，就是太领先，太先打到9，然后呢 Lcq 一路从3一直追到10。早上好啊，叶琪，早上好。对，我是基本上，不过前头我没有解说太多，前头我只是抱着跟大家一块看，然后偶尔吐槽2句的这个心态。到8强的时候我才开始高强度的开始解说了。哦，这边等等，竟然 Infested 选择了尼根，他应该理论上选择扎菲娜，因为大家都懂得布莱恩对吧？这角色扎菲娜很多够里头布莱恩啥也打不了，但是在这个时候竟然选择了尼根，还是要选择自己的灵魂人物这样子的意思吗？从客观上来讲，扎菲娜永远是最凶的这个选择。那我们来看看这个对决，看看我们看他选择的理由是什么吧。除了自己是自己的灵魂角色之外，漂亮的蹲 TF1，但是连段掉了有点可惜哦，这边敲你。哦，漂亮！哦，缺凡 ，OK， 进攻波波。哦，这边差点。哇哦！哎呀，没血了，什么时候出蓝光呢？先不着急出。哎，这个确认了，有点东西的，不愧是，对吧？我这边有一个更厉害的用逆的人了，用不。我的妈！好，墙边 ，OK， 没有，带着自己到了墙边。哦，这边3+4大坑，棒，连段漂亮的连段，哇哦，漂亮！第4防住，哦，漂亮的横移，但是刚才选招出错，怎么出了个 DB2？哦，我的妈 ！Infest， 哦，刚才差点，刚才差点啊，那个 DP， 哎呀，准备好了，故意卡那个局，但稍微退的有点多，蹲掉，别烦。哦，哎呦，漂亮，骗得好，这个布莱恩的这个 WS1 QCF1 这个距离有时候非常的尴尬，虽然是大缺反，但不是很多人都能缺的。连续的 DB4， 哦，又坑掉了，有点意思。OK， 哦，Orbital 空一个，哦，漂亮的横移之后，但没有去攻伐对面，捡拾防住膝盖。 连续的第4。Infested 现在还没有开始用很多这个2+3，其实这是跟布莱恩对局里头经常需要用的一个招。哦，缺反 ，OK， 没有很狠，这个其实可以反的狠一点的，作为布莱恩的话。Infested 现在不急了。啊，对，哦 ，OK， 2比2。1-1 B1打中。
Exactly what we expect, the kind of action we expect for the final LCQ we're going to see for this game.
漂亮，再来个 FF4。漂亮的 hat trick。哦，被横移掉了，这边是必中的，这个侧身了。
He wanted the high wall stack combo there, did not get it. Lively right now for Infested. Ty right in the corner, just trying to block for his life. 3+4 gets out of there.
哦，想要挑衅他，但是没有成功。哦，蹲点，先出蓝光了，那这血量不好说。尼根一个 DB4，哦，果然是 DB4，但是防住了，但是没有出。哎
，And Ty, yes, that affirmation, he knows that was a tight one, but Infested. Man, I'm looking at this graphic. Like Infested, you had Rest, you had JDCR, Infested, the sole Korean able to.
啊，你上来了，给 Infested 讲讲。你跟我打这么多年，布莱恩是白打了，我是白锤你了是吗？白锤是吗？你现在告诉我是不是白锤？下回我还是暂时量过来算了，怎么样？我现在就跟你说，你现在你就老老实换咋飞呢？别整尼根了，对吧？在最后讲一句，你要这把输了，以后再不带你来了，听到了？哎。
And we're seeing Infested go to the left, go to Hatchet's weak side, expecting it to come, getting the back, and doing good work with it as well. And I think he's sticking with the Negan as well. Saw knee. I mean, if you want anyone to give you advice on how to play against Brian, that's the guy I want coming up. Isn't this technically a law match? Because in Negan's like introduction, like Brian was on his side or something. I remember like in the Negan in the first ever.
然后这边还是没有换角色，尼根，但是选择了无限场地。是，确实也看到了泰身上的潜力，在墙边被布莱恩搞到墙边，压力实在是太山大。尼根的移动能力实际上是非常的不错的。F2+3真的应该多用用，感觉他 F2+3用的有点少。不是 F2+3，就2+3用的有点少。尼根这边2+3，可以。哦，好，这边漂亮的捡漏。
punishment so good, you get a lot of damage. 1-2-4, huge I-10 punish on this thing, man.
哦，漂亮，这个反应，怎么责？不责，吓唬你，吓唬你，再吓唬你一下，再吓唬你一下。突然出个蓝光 ，Infest 这边。哦，缺反 ，DB4，怎么样？还有6秒。哦，这个，哎呦，很聪明。刚才是想出这个不可防御，但是被横移掉那个 DB4，连续 DB4。哦，蹲的后撤一闪，漂亮。慢慢打，慢慢打。你给他说的东西正经点说，应该就是慢慢打，漂亮的横走。因为尼根有很多近距离的时候可以控制住布莱恩的招，但布莱恩其实很多时候没有很多的办法，除非有这个非常硬的阅读。
I think Negan has the best male movement in the game. He's like one of the only characters that can sidestep Geese's back 3-2. You know, to the right. His movement to the right, very good.
哦，漂亮的防。啊，对嘛，2+3，推他压的。1-2，抓对面横移。哦，但是血量还是差很多啊。恶魔啊，轻轻魔，等你，我不着急。你打我横走，你打我横移，我只要不被打康。他第一局的时候 ，Infest 被打了几个康，是一个啊漂亮。你看这次就没有再被打康了。哦，等等，又来啊！这次我距离够了啊！这次距离够了，刚才少 dash 了一步。
He remembered the spring kick from the first round.
哇哦
Nice move.
，OK，
Again, doesn't get in the back though, so the last
这个
hit
不
not
够
guaranteed.
哦，出完了 ，Lights out。
Lights are out. 10 seconds gone in this round. Back one.
God
Straight
damn.
on hit as well. Huge.
121
Step
防的漂亮
comes up with the knee.
这反
Going some
你
damage.
跟
Not even on health. Sight.
Hattrick again 横移掉了，哇，这 Infest 的移动，
Now tie in rage again. We see them make these
哦
comebacks.
哦，蹲了，硬蹲了一个，
Something.
哦，打坑了，等等赢了，连上就赢了。Oh my god, fucking sick！
Final round set point for Ty. Can he close this one out 2-0 over in
有没有可能再让2-3一次？
Ty no longer fighting for survival here. He thought
哇哦，这边 B 加打康啊，有一点点逼上呢。 嗯嗯，
huge reward, 50%.
哇，这血量突然没血量， 漂亮，防漂亮。哦，横移掉了又。Infest 这个近距离的时候横移不来的这个感觉简直了。
Jab strings.
出了，这会儿就把蓝光交掉了。哦，抓横移，不好说，不好说。再来个下段，第4再给他一下。Infested， 第4给他推2+3。哇，还有8秒。哦，一丝血。哦哦，两脚。哇，蹲点。啊，差一点点，我给 Infest 吓一跳。
I saw a universe that Ty closed it out there. I mean, I think that down jab there was actually a checkmate decision there for.
你又来了，
You peeped into
妈
the
给你说多少遍了？
moment.
你怎么这个打成这个样子？让你换这个，你先换不了，
I
你
saw
先
some outcome, but
看
I。think that down jab was a checkmate
Are you
situation.
Are you just demonstrating?
你这对吧？这个
I've seen
我看你是不想打
more.
了。你知道我这次带你没带闪弹药这件事情，闪弹药多伤心吗？
Checkmate because even if Ty low parried,
你就给我整这活儿是不是？
combo to kill. It was
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
1 second,
that's true.
and without rage, he couldn't just.
弄啥了？最后被踢了那么多，该活的时候不活，该缩的时候不缩。
If he blocks it, nothing happens. If he low
非
parries,
他
he
丫的
doesn't have the time to kill him.
哦，太保都睡醒了，好
Again,
家
I
伙，
think Ty is letting these rounds
老刺激了，目前的8
push down
强。
more than he has to. I think he needs to start pushing the pace a bit earlier. You know, I did say with 40 seconds left, he could be a bit more patient, but maybe.
好，果然这边呢，泰是选了一个很小的场景。
Keeping it closed in. The big thing is, yeah, who's gonna make the big play in neutral first, be able to take advantage of the wall, rotate around, and maintain the pressure.
Yeah.
Because both of these characters do get a good bid, but obviously for Brian, that's gonna open up.
刚才差一点点，没办法，帧数不够出 DB3。布莱恩那边要出个蹲点的话，就结束你。
Whoever gets the launch should carry to the wall. Opponents back.
解说是我。哦，你是说这会儿在是 Kiwis 和那个谁 ？Kiwis 和 Martin 和巴马。
But it's about what happens in the middle of the stage that defines what happens at the end. So here we go.
I mean, Negan said easy peasy lemon squeezy, but this game is
Yeah,
looked
I don't,
any, it's
yeah,
looked
I don't
anything
know
but.
about it. I don't know about that, man.
哦，
Nice
蹲
stuff
得漂
there.
亮
Big。call-outs there from Infested.
好 ，Infest 节奏变了，Infest 这边节奏有点变化，
Slow touches right off
漂
the
亮的
bat.
缺乏。哦，打康，哦，蹲得漂亮，蹲得漂亮，好家伙。
No,
哎，没有
punch
劝上
only
反。
minus 10.
Infest 这边节奏变了，
No
进攻
doubt
加
this
强
time
了
from，Ty down
节奏
1.
快了一些。
Huge line
OK，
from Infested, and that has been the name
他要
of the
非
game
常注意这一点啊，他如果不注意这一点的话，有可能就3-0翻车里。
game plan, the mindset, working
这个时
with
候
Ty, forcing
你
your
的
opponent to make
打
risks.
康的东西来
That's
了
what。Infested is doing so well.
Clean whip punish from Ty. Excellent movement.
漂亮，这缺反缺的。
Down 4.
哦，抢了他，8抢了。
He's always just willing to just dash in and check. He's been mixing up his approach a little bit though.
Looking for a launch there, does not get it. Ty has a life lead
Stand
now.
3+4 block.
Back from plus
防
one.
住
Oh man, he's
比
trying to step it too. Infested able to
哦
decide the guard，there.
距离稍微推点这，哦，又被打康了。你现在要骂街了，我跟你讲。
If he gets the wall, this could be the round.
没有
Oh,
到
that's
墙上，
why-
哦，但是
that's why I
挑
said
衅
could.
打中，
That's why I said could.
挑衅
Doesn't matter,
DFR
he puts a knee in his chest
本一
after.
些。
Yeah. Again, for Ty, even though he made a mistake with wall carry there, he has to put that back of his mind now. Keep going. You're playing the game.
小心一点啊，他这个强连下回不要再下这了。要是没有那个什么的话，刚才就甚至不用挑衅那一下。
Don't focus
OK
on what you could have done.
AK，对嘛，推他嘛，我靠。第4，
Seconds gone in this round.
Fishing for
好，打上了。
And
Gets
again,
the Vulcan cannon.
哦哦，蹲得漂亮1-2。哦，漂亮的横移卡，漂亮的横移卡，等等，但是掉连了，哥，这可不要被翻盘了吧？哎呦我的妈！哈哈，漂亮的第4 ，nice。2-1，目前来到了泰的赛点。哦，裁掉了，这边要上强逆，但是是侧强逆。我的妈！连续推。哦，糟了 ！Final round 又来 final round， 这已经没把final round 开启了。哦，这边 DB4 漂亮的横移，哇，泰的这个两边的移动其实都非常漂亮。DB4会被裁一个 DB4 吗？哦，这边空了 ，Infest 给了一个1-2-4 ，Hit Hattrick his ass。哦，糟了，这个必上啊，就结束了，连队。哎，你现在要买？我的妈！哦，硬蹲，20秒啊！哦，裁掉了他。这打对了的话，啊，也不用直接，我的妈！呀！Infested 淘汰了泰。哇的妈！裁的太帅了。
Ty gonna be moving on and Lucha's side of this top 8 bracket at the LCQ for Tekken World Tour 2023 Global Final.
And that's the last Korean eliminated from the LCQ. Again, like a great performance, you know, from Infested to get. He beat JDCR, he beat Pinion, made it all the way to the top 8.
My country. You don't know this one.
I don't know that, man. You can sing it if you like. I'm not gonna join in.
But yeah, congratulations to everybody who's been tuning in.
我下回再带你，我是狗。想到我这会儿在家里，应该带我来。我在这里独自流泪，以前都是带我来，我甚至没有啥任何赢面都带我来。哦，接下来第2轮飞 DX 对战 AO Richie， 然后 Genghis 对战泰。Genghis 和泰互相之间非常熟悉了，都是美国这边的玩家。你会看到一些不同于以往的打法，还有很多杀熟的一些东西在里头。然后，但是 AO Rich 和 FDX 这个局，如果 FDX 能坚持他在小组赛里头的表现的话，很难说。但是如果他跟刚才 AK， 因为刚才 AK 那个局又陷入了过度的这个没有执行自己的游戏计划的话，那 AO Rich 肯定会把他拿下。Genghis 和泰，我肯定不可能站在卡特这边，所以我当然是站在泰这边，对吧
？Great performances. You should be no stranger to any of those names. But again, to be this far over players like Infested out of the tournament.
那么我们马上开始败者组第2轮 FDX 对战 AO Richie。刚才我们已经看到了 AO Richie 给大家带来表现了。对，拼亚没有了 ，GDCR 也没有了，然后 Hardcore 也没有了，很多人都没有了。拼亚好可惜啊，真的就是差了10点，排名第20，但是没有了，很快就没有了，很早就没有了。
takes an early bow out or succumbs to pressure, whatever happens, somebody else is just feeling good that day and
AO 表示很干。
Yeah, I think number 20 almost never has like a great.
It's a terrible record.
It's a cursed spot, honestly, because again, I think Pinion was like 10.
这对 FDX 来说很难的，因为美国之前有一个比较不错的Leo玩家叫 MAK， 不对，不叫 MAK， 叫啥来着忘了。但是他后来就打的少了，也不太会经常去打比赛了。LCQ 选出1个名额。
Okay. No, but again, I mean, this is a big one again. You know,
OK， 这把运气不错啊。
Very similar in terms of like their
开场
ranking within their own regions, right?
开场是个无限图，有点意思啊。然后漂亮的第二，还是拿22控22控，跟 Leo 打的话，哦漂亮，哎，却反被 B1没打到，我靠。跟 Leo 打的话，还是以22控为主，22控和 UF1为主。哦，去反漂亮。 漂亮的连段，哎 ，VDS 状态还可以。哎 ，AO Richie 反正不会换人。从单纯的对角色的对位的经验上头来讲，欧洲这边有2个非常厉害的诺克提斯玩家，一个叫 Momodog， 一个叫 Ducky。 所以哦，漂亮，卡的这个距离卡的非常的好。WSR 捡到了第2的漏。总决赛20强。DDCR 被 Infested 和 Joe Crush 拿下了，输了2个，没了。啊，这灯没了，漂亮的横移，漂亮的横移，既然漂亮的左横移，如果延时出了左横移，可以的。AO Richie 的这个，你就能看出来，这个对诺克提斯经验是有的。但是 VDX 诺克提斯和 Momodog 还有 Ducky 都不太一样。想啥？ F1哦，漂亮 ，SS 打中了。好，老老实实用22好吗 ？VDX， 好了，别胡闹，你再这样浪就把自己浪死了。AO Richie 要勾拳了。对，老老实拿22打，哦，却反一下 ，OK， 先出蓝光。 哦，蹲了竟然，不过拉后及时拉后啊，聪明。哦，空了。哦，不过最后犹豫了一下，第2比1。他等了一下，其实刚开始那个蓝光出完了之后 ，AO Richie 马上蹲的，好，这边被勾拳勾到了。那没办法，你 FF1+2被放减9，接下来就是要被择了。阿禅。好了，哎呦。 反哎呦！你真的就是诺克提斯却反不了，他卡的那个距离。哦，这边后撤撤掉了，捡漏了。
Everyone knows the stakes of this tournament. The last Tekken 7 LCQ, the last Tekken Mode Tour, Tekken 7 Tekken Mode Tour Finals.
22多用一点 RPDX， 2用完了就 DB1 了，要不然。 感谢欧斯基米亚奇的关注。Yeah, do it again. B2。真的不出22吗？哎呦，这个浪货！我已经说了很多次了，控制器跟那个啥没关系，用你们习惯了就行了。谁让你为了入坑铁拳买摇杆，你揍他！哦，这就是你看，这就是22的功力，这就是22，就是 Leo 有很多 Leo 的那个 DB3是能避开掉非常非常多的中段的。 但是诺克提斯的22就可以打掉这些东西。Joker 上来了，这边是痛上来了。Joker 怎么讲？曾经每次我在迷惑的时候，总有我认识了。后来我认识一位朋友，自从我认识了他之后，我的这个战绩就开始腾飞。你知道他告诉我什么吗？遇事不决的时候就勾他丫的，勾他丫的。然后呢，你也不用怕那么靠近他 ，VDX 很凶的，跟他玩心理，跟他玩心理。
Talking to Richie, gives him advice, and I mentioned it earlier. Richie's first game is normally his worst game.
Yeah, you said that. You did say that earlier, and I mean the way it played out too. It was. Yeah, you talking about Noctis is 2-2. It's kind of reminiscent in some ways of like
不是教练，这是朋友而已。
You know, these huge 3D space control normals like that hit it again at a range where you want to contest.
然后选择了辣眼睛场景。
Run into them and all of a sudden you're just giving this character free damage. You can't do that. He gets too much anyway. You cannot like afford that.
对，这是败者组。
So getting into this now, I mean, FDX, someone I would not be surprised to see him run.
玩心态嘛，没有，这是我瞎编的，你别信。你看。
Richie as well. This guy made the decision to come to LCQ a bit late.
摇人上来，可以摇人一次，本来也就是抢2，你也就基本上是摇一次。你还没打，漂亮，防住了第2之后，直接反了 WS2， 甚至没有去想这个 FDX 可能会出第2发的这个。我刚才才说了是白听了吗，哥？你用手柄玩非常好，你玩的不好是你手的问题。这你买摇杆并不会帮到你。如果你从来没有什么用摇杆玩游戏有街机的这个当年的经验的话，千万不要买摇杆。你到时买摇杆后悔了，到时候寄给我好吗？我20块钱收。 你还得谢谢我。那么这边已经FDX 已经落后1灯了 ，Lcq 一边要看他怎么调整的。本来就是你们很多人没有玩摇杆的经验，玩什么摇杆，对吧？我当时最近会出个视频的，铁拳妈出来之前会出视频的，很多人在问这个问题。我之前出过一个视频，你可以看一看。 你可以搜一下我的这主页，我出过一个视频讲，就是关于用什么控制器的这个问题，我也讲了讲控制器的一些优劣。但我打算会再出一个视频，到时候你们可以先看以前那个视频凑合着。不过这边 Lcq 马上就要3比0利益。OK， 3比0。FDX 需要一个好教练，也不是好教练，再强势一点的队友。他旁边的痛。 比他玩的时间还短。挑衅并不是摇杆舒服，我第一次比较稳定出挑衅的时候，是我用 Hitbox 出的。不要瞎扯这种话，好吗？卡梅，不要瞎掰这种话啊！摇杆其实是理论上来说，从客观上来讲最不好出卡的东西。 不过我现在就不跟你扯这个，啥都合适，想用啥都行。你萌新别问这些具体的，甚至还用什么样的 lever 啊，用什么样的挡片啊，用什么样的这个按键啊，没关系，帮不了你。买一个在你预算之内的，如果一定要非想买一个在你预算之内的就行。我们先来看这个局，老实接着用2 FDX 又怂了，哎呦，漂亮的防第3。哦，灵魂勾拳，让你在那 dash blocking 下劲 dash blocking。哇，这个 Lcq 的这个 DF2 真的是相当的灵活。漂亮的 DF12。哦，这次缺反 ，FDX 要迷了。哦，漂亮的 B2， B上了，防的漂亮，但是缺反。OK， 这次距离够近。漂亮的缺反。FDX。 哦，漂亮！这个滑步之后的这个直接的这个扫腿距离超远。哦，漂亮，捡上了。OK。哦 ，F4刚才打康了，如果当时直接出金鸡够的2，就直接一套连断。感谢骑猪看如乐的关注啊！刚才捡漏了，应该捡个大点，抢了可还行。 蹲点漂亮哦，出完了，突然一波出完，漂亮1比1。 好，这次 FDX 第2出完了，继续2 FDX， 继续2，哦，漂亮 DFO 缺反，漂亮的缺反。哦，这连段掉的，小心 RA， 小心 RA。哦，防的漂亮，刚才 B+4防的漂亮，还是 F1+4来着？这是丢的。哦，防的漂亮。这是个下上的一招。现在 FDX 暂时1等领先，但千万不要觉得 FDX， 千万别 AOV 上面哦，这个香杀有利对 FDX。漂亮的连段，这区有点危险了。冲过去之后的一个标，哦 ，UF1 再次打康，这下就糟了，血量就剩一点点了。连段打完怎么择？这个连段打完之后怎么择？正常择。FDX 战胜了 AO Richie， 漂亮，漂亮的调整，漂亮的调整，可以。
To play with the mittens, he's got to get that kind of stuff, right? That's the money maker, man. FDX though over AO Richie gonna be moving on loser's side.
Almost missed the fist bump there from Tony as well. He's chasing him down for that, but yeah, great work there from AO Richie. Moves.
FDX 很强的，而且他一直在成长，对吧 ？FDX， 你现在 FDX 现在赢了，咱就可以说这话。我连阿斯兰都赢过。我在一次的这个比赛里头，同时赢了阿斯兰和奇库里，我赢了 EVO 冠军和 TWT 冠军，对吧？你们其他现在在座的谁比他们强？站出来一个让我看看。而且FDX，如果大家有条件的话，可以去油管上看他的视频，他其实在讲解方面也非常的到位。FDX 的调整，其实这还不是他最漂亮的，他在小组赛的几局的那个调整是非常非常的棒的，非常精彩。
But against AK, it took him a while to start pulling that out. So he's someone. I want to take a look at his player notes. But there he sits in the losers semi-final. But his opponent there is going to be both.
其他格斗玩家的疑问，摇杆头好多人用水滴头，无所谓，无所谓，无所谓，无所谓。他就是在疫情期间 ICFC 打出来的，跟普通人没区别，没区别，就是习惯的问题。大部分就是以前默认的韩国的街机以及美国的街机，它的摇杆头以前都默认都是水滴头，而大部分日式的街机都是圆头，所以这是一个习惯问题。当然，如果你去买韩式的摇杆的 lever， 就是它的杆本身，默认的都是给你带的是水滴头。然后呢，如果你比如说之前你买过雷蛇的摇杆，很多现在的摇杆它会给你带2种头，但是其实真正的大的区别是里头。日式摇杆是里头主要是弹簧，它来控制你这个力道，你可以调整弹簧的强度。韩式摇杆呢是里头的一个胶来调整强度。他们的触发机制也不太一样，但这个就扯远了。对于萌新来说，一概没用，一概没用，千万别。你平常打游戏用啥？想入坑铁拳就先用啥。想要以后觉得用什么东西，先借借朋友的试试，先借借朋友的试试。我每一种控制器差不多都用了很长一段时间，所以说我可以非常负责任的告诉你，你菜是你的手菜，跟你的控制器没有关系。你可能会觉得某一种控制器更适合你的手，但它并不能帮助你的水平。那么这边马上就开始跟 Instan 对战这个 Time。
Nice block there. Immediately ready for the jab. 1-4, yeah. Hatchet knocks the sunglasses.
漂亮的血反。卡特这个对局其实布莱恩也是非常难受的，不过他们两个相互之间是比较熟悉的。对啊，我就变成这样了，差生文具多嘛。我现在啥控制器摇杆4-5个 ，hitbox 俩，手柄就更不用说了。对吧？差生文具多，我的水平有提高吗？没有，或者说我的水平提高跟我买摇杆有关系吗？没有。那么上来这边第一灯先是 Genghis 拿到， 我买摇杆单独就是我喜欢，就跟我键盘很多，代表我打字多嘛？我打字确实多，但我键盘多只是单纯的我闲得慌。对的，没错，这是 EVO 里头8强的黑马。方向盘我也有，不好意思，跳舞毯在家里头放着，没在我这儿放着。日韩选手都在决赛等着呢，这是 LCQ。看直播标题，谢谢。1B，推荐什么 Hitbox？ 你萌新想用什么 Hitbox 用什么 box？ 看你预算，有贵的有便宜的都有。国内现在 Hitbox 这么卷，很多东西都非常好。我本来买的是官方 Hitbox 牌子的 Hitbox， 然后前段时间回国了之后，买了一个朋友推荐的有一家定制 Hitbox， 哇，那个质量，我的妈，那个价钱，我都没有后悔买10个回来，然后后来把它卖了，在这边我能翻4倍把这个东西卖出去。我又轻又好又薄，当时应该买10个回来，真的，我就发了。而且可帅了。Last chance qualifier 是 qualifier， 是 qualifier， 就是最终预选。翻译成日文的话，翻译成日文用中文念出来的话是最终预选，就是所有人200来12人争一个名额。对，官方这边因为欧美这边这个市场现在一点都不卷，甚至有一定垄断的成分在里头，所以我真的是悔不当初。下回再回国我就带10个 Hitbox 回来，全给他卖了。对，手柄有它非常好的优点。Hitbox 也有它非常好的优点，去看看我的视频，搜一下关于摇杆的事情，你会用什么控制器？关键词是控制器，好像是控制器吧？搜一下，我那个视频都有讲。然后过段时间我会再出一个视频，绝对能发。我跟你讲，国内现在 Hitbox 好卷，我真的觉得。我买上几箱子回来，我的妈！我就不用去搬砖了，我靠！对啊，我就不用搬砖。没有，现在大部分人，尤其是街霸玩家，基本上都在用 Hitbox。铁拳也有很多的人已经，新一代的玩家玩键盘的，以前用键盘打游戏的，都买了 Hitbox。对，是很多地方想买不到，就像我说的，我之前买的那个官方 Hitbox 花多少钱？好家伙，质量是没问题，各方面也都正常，但是没有什么其他的牌子和竞争力。好了，我们不扯别的了，现在几比几？我已经白瞎了半天了，是不是又1比1了啊？跟1-3先领先1灯啊，加油啊，台！但是这个对局确实卡特有利一些，实际上1倍你想太多了，要1倍我还当什么倒爷？我靠！要1倍我才懒得去当倒爷这种事情。就让我想当倒爷了，这基本上就是暴力中的暴力。哦，卡特这个蹲中的这一下，布莱恩很多，比如说 DF2 都可以控。漂亮！看标题，看直播标题。好了，我不理你们了，我接着解说比赛。哦，岩石出这边抢了，强棒！这个连段。哦，糟了，很疼，很疼。这边又运上侧墙 ，OK， 没拆头，那就嗝屁了啊！哎，这俩干啥呢？哦，漂亮的横移，2个 F3，第2 F3 的横移掉。哦，这次 F3 打康，哦，上墙的话进墙角就别让他出来了。让他出来你就麻烦了啊！这个可惜失误了，挑衅 B4，哦，漂亮的缺反，但是侧墙，哦咦， 漂亮。
Reese for his trouble.
哦，
Nice the
Back
second
one in the follow-up.
不好说啊，卡特很危险了，这个血量压背。
4-4-3.
哦，我跟你讲，卡特这样的这个血量很。
Close out Genghis Khan now on set point.
One round away from
不
eliminating
啊，卡特不能再哦，这边直接开场打康，那么难道2比0了吗
Start and the wall.
？Average USA draw。
This is huge damage right now. Ty in trouble.
哦，没了。What the fuck？ 不是我卡了，是直播员卡了。Come on man。
Ty in rage. He needs to make something.
有录像，8强有录像，
Now.
还没完，这俩竟然还都没死。
Down 4-2, 4-3. Looking for a count hit launcher. Need something.
就不打康，只要不打康，只要不打康就赢利，只要不打康就赢利，就站在这儿。你看 g a n g s 站在这儿，我只要不被打康，
So lame with it.
Down forward one and again.
漂亮 ，DF1横移 DF1。那 g a n g s 这边淘汰了泰，真他妈华为不卡。
And again, we've got to say huge shout out for Ty for this performance, man. Again, everyone, if you've made it this far, you're pretty good at Tekken. Made it this far.
I mean, yeah, that's
赶紧
understandable.
奶奶个腿儿，你给我捡去。
Genghis Khan, of course, like we said earlier, right? He had that high impact performance at Evolution this year.
啊，我答应了总监我还说2点应该能结束呢，我今天一定要被骂了，我跟你说，我死定了。关键他中间这个比想象中多了几个中场休息，一下就很盖，而且这边人都打得太纠结了，没有一个2比0打完的。啊，这个是2比0打完的。
Really keeping it within America. Keeping within, not really traveling out as well. I think the same for a lot of these American.
现在在 LCQ 的8强。
Players like Joey went to Greece, traveled out, went to Asia. Anakin same as well, coming to versus fighting as well. You know,
不会吧？应该打到国内时间10点应该。
I mean, shout out to Ty. Had a great run, just couldn't make it all the way. I mean, that when he gets infested, that's something to walk home, hold your head up high. That's a nice, you know.
我们要稍事休息了，肯定是接下来。
Again, for some players, that's not enough. You want the win. And a win over a top player is nice, but
接下来还有1场、2场、3场、4场，还是4场，基本上是3点。
But coming up next, man, winners final. Joe Crush going up.
接下来是胜者组的决赛 ，Joe Crush 对战 AK。但是接下来是抢3，这个很多抢3。
Those top 2 players in the winners side, I could kind of see that. I see Joe Crush, I see AK, but you know, VDX and Genghis Khan. I mean, again, no disrespect to those players, not really expecting, you know, those guys to get this far. And again, this is the final Tekken 7 event this weekend, the Tekken World Tour. And when we're done with Tekken 7, what comes after that, Marginal Bomb?
I mean, you already know, Brian. If you
我觉得明天的24强我不能看完，我就该睡觉去，把直播留在这儿，到时候你们看。
Premium Collector's Edition available January 26, 2024.
但是也不合适啊，那我睡醒了，那直播一直没关也不行啊，谁来帮我关一下直播？
With the full game and the Ultimate Edition content and bonuses with the 8 glossy.
啊，明天不能在这熬夜了，那猝死了，我靠，3天呢，而下2周很忙啊。
Leroy Smith metal ring with the velvet patch, but the exclusive electrified figurine of Jin, 25 centimeters tall. I said patch, I meant pouch. You know what I mean? I can't read, bro.
No, you were going crazy. Like I didn't want to say anything.
But yeah, big ups to Bandai Namco for putting together this premium collector's edition box. Make sure you guys head on over to the store, put your pre-orders in. It's coming sooner than you think,
我
guys.
这边
We need you
凌
guys
晨
to
2
stay
点。
plugged in. So you guys already know we read enough of y'all's bad opinions, right? Make yourself useful. Plug in the TekkenWorldTour.com. Make sure you guys follow @Tekken @BNE Esports on Twitter. BNE
他可
Esports
能
on
起
YouTube.
来吗？
Follow the socials to keep up with the
他
newest
不
Tekken
看的。
content. Follow the Twitter for more excitement on the Tekken
留着
World
Day
Tour
3 啊
and，
那也不行啊，
updates.
都得播的。最后一次铁拳7了，要搁着以前，我说不定就只播8强这种。我自己看看 LCQ， 看着 LCQ 睡觉了。
It's almost that time, boy. It's almost that time.
For action when we return.
行了，稍事休息，我歇一会儿，一会儿结束了我们再回来。但这比赛真的太好看了，我只能挨总监的骂了。明天要被白眼1天，但明天我还要接着播，然后他就会更生气。然后最后一天再播，然后他就更生气。下个礼拜我不光有很忙的事情要做，还得哄他。不知道图点啥。 小李超狼，我突然觉得我现在说话声音小点，如果让总监睡熟了的话，也许事情就有转机。发生啥事儿了？咋了？人被烧又毁掉了一个铁拳迷，发生什么事了？哎，这哥们儿反射弧好长啊！没事吧，少了一个就少了一个，标题写的那么清楚的，哎，这大字儿都挺清楚的。好，我们现在回来了，接下来要进行的比赛就更刺激了。不过现在呢，这个两个解说要负责这个原田叔叔的任务，要卖货。其实是我的锅，我封面贴吧。谁说天字1号房子就天字2房子隔壁了？我封面是贴吧，我就在播贴吧吗？啊，是吧？想当然的这样的话会害了你啊！这还能怪到我身上？你这个房管竟然敢攻击我！我靠，老子可是可以进你的！我靠！青色，想加你的 Steam 好友打加不了，加得了，但是你跟我打不了。今天不会给打飞男预告的，不用想。明天也不会有，唯一有可能是周一，但我觉得周一也不一定会有。但是你应该不会等超过1周了，基本上。有人不是房管也在攻击你，不是吗？是这样的鲁科技吗？我也不知道这边是什么安排。之前在阿姆斯特丹，我去年在阿姆斯特丹的时候，也不换场地，它就是一个大的一个那个会场，就是那种演唱会啊、宴会的那种，还有那种交响乐的一个大乐厅，而不换。就是选手会换场地，但是观众不会换场地。他到时候决赛的时候，他会重新布置，你知道吗？是的，加了好友也打不了，因为我们的距离阻碍了我们在一起。
I mean, for some reasons, is almost 10 years old, and no game in the modern era has had the incredible story and developments that this game had. Like I said it earlier with Tasty Steve, lightning in a bottle. There are companies that try to make this. This game just had it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people talk about, Tekken 7 being around this song. I think the competitive community did a lot. We have the content creators.
接下来是胜者组的决赛，是一个抢3 ，Joe Crush 对战 AK， 然后败者组的半决赛是抢2，然后到败者组决赛又是抢3，然后总决是抢3。
Winners final, Joe Crush USA, Philippines AK. 这
边 Joe Crush 我们也之前看到了，其实非常不错。不过他休息了很长的时间，他和 AK 实际上都休息了很长时间，这会不会形成一些手伤 ？AK 如果跟刚才一样的话，开场先会选择沙欣试一下。杰克对沙欣这个局，但实际上杰克对好鬼其实也蛮好，有一定优势的，就是杰克体型非常大，然后呢，他的这个点拳的距离非常长。所以，如果是好鬼轻易的去跳的话，然后就会被点下来。如果跳的不够谨慎的话，啊，更新同学，我刚才话是白说了，当我没说吧。我觉得我的普通话说的挺标准的，我的逻辑也还算清晰。我勒个苍天！
Are we gonna see some true love making? You know what I'm saying? If we could,
we're about to find out. I'm expecting Sheen versus Jack, but I think there's so much.
是的，播到我现在天还没亮。
Character switches, different character selections, and again.
You know, it's kind of funny too because I think with AK,
那就别问了，看就行。
you'll see it especially when it comes to Shaheen and the way he plays around slide and hop kick. He's very insistent.
果然这边上来 AK 上的是先上沙欣，
and he'll traditionally kind of save the other one for when it matters. Not unlike a Joe Crush, you know, they're very stubborn and sometimes with how they employ certain strings and how they wait for opponents to show that they're willing to roll dice. Okay, I can.
好，开始胜者组决赛，上来这边蹲中 DB1被裁。我的精神，我现在已经就是基本上是这个意识流在解说了，我已经笨了。感谢快乐小凯凯的关注。哦咦，刚才差点，如果 AK 刚才起身错了的话，可就没了，我靠。哦，灵魂勾拳，但是极限距离的勾拳，后来的这个 F4没接上。哦，相杀，却反。沙欣勾拳的话，其实可以 DB21的，还是用一个比较简单的23去确了一个反。一拆掉，继续在墙里头，两边都是侧墙。我突然发现你说话的声音如果越来越小的话，就开始困了。哦，拆掉。哦 ，FB2，我们刚才其实，在小组赛的时候看到 AK 很多时候用沙欣的这个很少的人不太愿意用的新招，来去捡漏啊，或者就是单纯的用来去凹一波。哦，要把自己放墙里去了吗 ？AK。哦，滑铲，原来是这个目的。点拳跟中 DB1，又来，看到没有 ？FB 放假。这个招在铁拳8里头用处会更大一点。21。哦，哦，漂亮这波，直接出大招，打完之后死不了，但是最后一则是中段还是下段 ？F1，哦，竟然出了DB4。比赛可以用，但是比赛里头杰克和基加斯是有几个皮肤不能用的，但这个皮肤并不在其中。这个皮肤是官方可以让用的。哦，杨师傅绝学，我靠！哦，岩石跳踢，拆掉。哦，你看这个 AK 的这个就是哪？哦，漂亮，绑得漂亮，滑铲。哦，相杀，但是哇塞，刚才瞬间这个反应好快。第3一发，第4。那么 AK 今天难得的这个上来这把沙欣第一把赢了。
I mean, I think he's just too confident with the Jack right now to switch off, right? Like, I think he's on stage step right now, so sticking with the Jack. And again, with the way he's been playing with the character, regardless of how this set goes, I think Jack is the right decision.
Commit to it unless you get really.
不用换人，不用换祭司，也不用换茱莉亚。这种杰克，FF1用的有点点少，虽然 AK 的横移非常的准，但是你还是得用。
I think he makes use of the stage very well, and it's on AK. I think whenever the opponent hits,
还是卡沙欣的距离会比较好。虽然 AK 经常喜欢用 FB2 这种东西啊，这边换了一个场地，还是杰克。这是直播啊 AC。多一点 F1和 FF1的比例。EF 也可以，还是要打这个距离的这个东西，否则很难受的。要滑铲了吗？哦，漂亮！
Gets the wall bounce, gets the combo. Jackhammer, break the floor.
棒赔，
Huge damage. AK in
伤
trouble.
害舒服了。
Down back one, keeping it safe.
缺乏
4.3, no punish.
慢了，
That could have been the round.
滑铲啊，这次滑铲防住，
Right on you, like you said, 50%,
What's
right?
still 50%?
Homing attack, trying to catch Joe Crush stepping it. Far
还是要多用 FF1 和 DF1 或者 F1啊，亲。
There it is. Whilst anyone
跟
first hit.
近距离跟沙欣这样打有点
Good
难受。
awareness there from AK. Drops the combo though, but again, you've
哦，
taken
漂亮的
a
勾
four
拳，
I think we're about to go to the bottom right now.
And all he wanted
下
was a
场
safe mid, and look at what he's gonna eat for it. Minus 50%.
Dump. Big damage.
伤害美得很。
Jackhammer again. See,
At the wall.
AK's moving to the left a lot.
哦，
and
漂亮的
nice
蹲，
hard
但
dump
是
there. Doesn't get punished
哦
though.
滑铲，
There's another slide.
Side again with the benefit of the side switch here.
哦，灵魂的蹲了一下之后，直接 WS1，这下就剩一丝血。
Not gonna kill, but
隔一下
it's scary. While standing 4 gets nothing.
哦，漂亮！延时出的话会被杰克的 F2打康。
Just the belief in his gameplay right now.
哇
I
哦，
don't even know if that was a punish.
好缺乏，我的妈！
Standing up with the one here. Gets the wall, letting the down back one string.
漂亮！
Oh, here we go.
哦，这边调整的不错 ，Joe Crush。
On the 4-1+2, it was far away.
第一不用吗？啊，这次缺乏上了。OK，连续到2-1。
I love that.
哎，就站在那里停一会儿，这就是时机，你知道吧？
2-1.
这就是时机的区别。你站那瞬间等一下，
Just the timing of it was just brilliant.
这是成为一个高手必要的一个因素。你知道我要出 DB1，但我什么时候出 DB1是一个问题，对吧？杰克实际上就是核心就这几个招，尤其是铁人7里。这也是杰克的核心，对吧？你无论你是看 Joe Crush 还是 Anakin， 还是 Saint 还是 Joey Fury， 你看到实际上关键的就是你什么时候出这个中段，什么时候出这个下段，因为来回就那几个招，时机决定了一切。碾压，哥们儿，你是刚进来吗？谁碾压我？
We actually have character select, and AK also does have the pull as well. And
你说
again,
被防多少人还
traditionally
是
a very bad matchup for Jack because of the damage. When he gets a wall combo into the death fist, I mean, forget about it. But it is the Akuma already.
哦，果然啊 ，AK 这边完全不犹豫就换到了好鬼，但
I
是
think the way Joe Crush played that last game, I think I would lose a bit of faith in my character as well. But again, you have to remember the Forgotten Realm. There was also that stage element as well that really adds another variable.
更新我已经不太想理你了，现在已经困了。我要把唯一有剩下的一点精力放在解说上呢。
I don't see why not, but Joe Crush, he beat Super Kumi
本
yesterday.
直播间和这个必应搜索有一个官方的合作关系，建议在必应搜索里头寻找你的答案。
Beat Super Kumi yesterday. He's done beating Super Kumi actually quite a few times. He knows how to play against this character, but again, the player, the pilot, also makes a big difference.
我们看看 Joe Crush 的好鬼应对吧。Joe Crush 其实之前有一段时间，还有跟很多巴基斯坦的玩家交流过一段时间，所以哦，冲过去之后一蹲的 WS1啊，有点东西的，棒棒啊！稳泽 SS2，哦，差一点。哦，防的漂亮，这个大扫腿防的。哦，可惜，刚才如果只打一发的话，就可以捞着打死。哎呦，这啥玩意儿？突然的 U1+2 开心，他是觉得好鬼要跳了啊，漂亮。两发。对 ，Joe Crush 的打法和 Anakin 还有什么 Saint 呀，还有 Joey Fury 的杰克都不太一样。哇哦，漂亮，骗到了对方的这个空阵。哎，很疼。打断。哇哦，2-0，有点意思。目前 AK 的好鬼还没有被打成这样。哦，出来了。哦。所以说我说了，好鬼并不是一个好选择，在面对杰克的时候，实际上。哦，来了。哦，捡漏差一点，慢了一点点啊！现在好鬼2个起了。
Full crouch swings there. There it comes out, man.
连续
Forward one.
哦出完了好像哦打上了啊第3中墙
Under the punch. They should
还有一
go
个
to
气
the wall if Will has a bar of meter. He might want to keep it for the next round if he even
接下来的
gets
则
there.
会用到吗 EX 升龙
Here he comes again. The jab
啊
forward
F3
three.
最后结束这一灯
Be able to close out for AK. That was good, like you said, being able to save that bar
Yeah.
and then build at least half of a chunk of the next one, even after leveraging it just to be able to get that wall sequence at the end like that. If AK is going to stay in this, likely going to have to use that as a resource.
Yeah.
Has to leverage it.
哦打康了
Man.
蹲中 DB 之后的这个蹲中 DF212打康了漂亮
Red bar. AK
这个伤害其实非常大哦这边霸体被这个 FA 第4打中
Joe crushed. What's he gonna do on wake up? Is he gonna be
All the way
patient?
to the wall.
肯定是交流的看这伤害看这伤害哎呀感人了
Nice block down forward, one
哦
down.
关键的大扫腿裁掉有 crush
And look at Stone Face Killer right now.
He knows it's not over. He knows
Yeah.
it's not over.
And now, I think I was straight to stage left for AK. I think that was straight to stage.
那么
And I
现
think
在
that's
AK 需要
interesting.
思索
The
怎么
fact that
办
he
呢
has so much faith in the
还换人
Akuma.
不嘞
You know, when it was Shaheen, loses Shaheen, instantly switching to Akuma, but loses that one, which I think was a bit more dominant. Straight to stage
还
left.
不如
So
沙
again,
西
has confidence in the character. You
还不如
cannot
沙
fault
西
it. He's won a lot of sets today with the Akuma, but it has been more of a first to one.
感觉 Joe Crush 这边对这个好鬼的准备明显要比沙欣要
Picks
足
the stage. I'm
现
expecting,
在有点纠结 AK
expecting small moves.
Man, I'm just thinking, Joe right now up in winners finals 2-1. Him punching his ticket to grand finals on winner's side.
That's
Oh.
huge.
With how he's
选
playing,
择不换人然后选择了好鬼专属场地吉斯霍华德道场
Come twice.
I was about to say, I can't see many players overcoming that guy twice, you know, to take it from a loser side. You know, Joe Crush has looked near infallible today. But if anyone can do it, it's AK with the Akuma. I'm surprised didn't even think about the pull. Went straight to stage select, and again, good stage for the Akuma.
哦漂亮的这个 F2 抢了一波
No respect.
第4帧数并没有那么好及时打中哦再次 SSR 打中可惜距离太远没法跟后续
You've seen a lot of that today.
漂亮棒棒棒棒没有这是胜者决赛是抢3
I would have broken the wall if I was Joe Crush there, because this was
哦
AK stage.
这个
That's
B2
what
竟然
he
空
wants
了
to
可还行
use those walls, but when
漂亮
break it now,
Break it this time.
哎
no.
距离不对哦延时的3
Now
起
here's the
身
thing.
这
The
死
longer
了
this
吧
set goes on, I want to pay attention to that wall situation. He's going to build meter. Is he going to be able to spend it? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Into the rage. No drop.
但是
kick
哦
and the
连段
DP.
跳
That was a down for that was a down for one dash up fireball something. There's no way he meant to do
This
DP there.
next round to me is very important. That
接下来这灯很关键啊如果 AK 再输了的话应该就记了漂亮的捡漏
You have one game to play with right now. You need two. Joe Crush needs one. Sidestep 2 absorbs it, but not the best situation for AK. Just took damage and got nothing out.
Oh,
of it. Down
可
three,
惜
no way to spend. Sorry, no meter to spend.
现在暂时没有气 OK 投一个白鬼系投
4-4-4.
safe mid check.
Ooh, neither of them believing in their punishes right now. Nice break on the throw. Instant break. Had to do that.
蹲中就 Joe Crush 的杰克用杰克的蹲中技能用的非常好
Sidestep
Keeping the
2.
chains moving. Plus frame.
Sidestep 2.
哦漂亮打中了这边第3 哦帅气但是没有 What 这打不上好鬼
Down forward one.
One.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
wow.
I mean, I think jump just has instant. I think you instantly block off jump. I think that's what happened there.
Oh
I
shit
don't know. I don't
fuck
want to
to
call it,
the
but that's just so unfortunate there for Joe Crush.
哦
But
漂亮的裁
low parry is not deterred. Is he gonna finally break a wall? Yes. he
哦
does.
这边打了一个
Obvious
尾
sign
连
coming. Nice combo though. Joe Crush.
Yeah, able to switch, unfortunately, but man, minus 55%.
哦这边抢了 DF1
Gets
Gets the screw.
哇塞
Rage for eight. Sorry, Rage.
哦
and
防住了
Ethan.
防住了 D21 可还行
Block
牛
upon
逼
this. Joe Crush now on
现
7
在
points, moving
Joe Crush
grand
来到了他的
final
赛
on the
点
winner's side against the proverbial favorite here.
哇哦
This is big. Already the way this is starting
又
off.
到墙边了好鬼
Big whip on both sides. Nice punisher on the forward two. AK has meat. I mean, he has to spend.
哦这边
You can't
蹲
down
了
meter.
被打一
You
套
flip
但是
top
掉连了
Another drop.
AK.
哦等等 What 这干啥呢我 What
Little safe up there. Big whip.
啊这
No punish though.
好
Down
跳
three doesn't spend it. Knew he was out of range. I mean, Jack has a deceptively good backdash, which is trouble for Akuma's down 3. 2-1. I mean, next big hit could be the round.
后继拆掉 AK 这边假装跳了一下，并没有动。我的妈！这次再拆，给拆头，还有14秒。哦，打中了，等等又掉了，但是这个防住了，这个防住了。2-2，还是仍然是Joe Crush赛点。哦，又裁掉，这裁的这几把裁的好漂亮，这个关键的下段裁的。枪杀，连续的中断。哦 ，FF1，哦，血量大幅领先，但是好鬼，哦，又掉了，不对，距离不对。哦，漂亮的B3，打赢了 AK。哇，漂亮漂亮 ！Joe Crush 的发挥非常的好 ，AK 选择好鬼是一个错误。那么就晋级到决赛这边。
This is going to be a hard guy for someone to try to go over twice. That's going to be tough. With the attitude and again the confidence that he's playing with, and he's been playing with it for the past 24, 36 hours.
That's not a guy I want to face in tournament.
Yeah, that's especially on loser's side.
And the thing is what he's doing with a character like Jack. And again, we're talking about Jack a little bit. Like we mentioned, a character with a very tiny moveset. Everyone sort of knows what Jack.
之前没见过，是因为你看我的直播看的太少。
You know, dashing, using a full crouch mix up with Jack. You know, I think the way he's sort of quote unquote innovating with the character.
It's an unconventional approach, and I think that catches still.
PS4 是官方的，官方指定的这个东西，你想用别的那是不行的。如果你是 TWT 注册的比赛的话，必须用 PS4。到了铁拳5之后，就是必须是 PS5。接下来 ，VDX 将会对战 Genghis。VDX 对他们两个之间其实蛮熟悉的 ，VDX 还专门做过分析 Genghis 的视频的，所以说让我们看看接下来会怎么样。而且 VDX 自己对卡特自我感觉还是有一定的研究的，所以说我们来看看这个对位。
Because I was thinking Richie could do it, but I saw Richie and Joe Crush were in the same pool, and I was like, okay, think about that. Joe Crush could actually be the guy that makes that.
接下来这个局 ，Genghis 就卡特的这个，像我们刚才看到，这 Genghis 跟这个 Joe Crush 打的时候，杰克是完全没法去横移卡特的进构之后的这个东西，但是诺克提斯就不一样，诺克提斯可以很轻易的去横移蹲，然后来解决掉卡特大部分构中进构之后的后续。
In this loser set, this is still a 1st-to-2 affair.
Yeah, we're back to 1st-to-2 action here.
But this is two of the players who have been hustling the most in North America. You know.
I mean, I think these two are like definitely like if we're about like some kind of Tekken awards, I think these.
这个也有很多的杀熟成分了，在接下来，因为两个人已经打过不止1-2次了。
Newest breakout stars. I mean, Genghis actually was nominated for a Dash Fight Award. For I think Breakout Player of the Year for last year. I think he was nominated for a Dash Fight Award. You know, so the guy has been, you know, people know about him by now. If you don't know, now you know. But FDX, I kind of want to see FDX win just to see what kind of pop-off we get. You know? what are we gonna
you just want to see self-harm, man. That's against Twitch TOS, man. You can't show that.
I'm like, what are we going to see?
But look, Precipice of Fate, Katarina versus Noctis. So the big thing is, again, range play. Let's see how FDX is able to establish control of the mid-range.
如果 VDX 开始频繁的用 UF1 的话，那这个 Genghis 这边就会用卡特蹲中 DF4 这种东西。但是如果被过于明显的话，因为这个招被加强了之后，诺克提斯还也只能还 WS12，最好的，但是 UF3 甚至有可能会空。卡特的那个蹲中 DF4 极其离谱。哦了。你会看 VDX 不停的经常会横移，所以说总体上来说还是别让卡特过来，还是用22控距离 FF1+2 的这个你看到没？横移之后的蹲，然后的这个确反，漂亮吧？这边裁掉，结束了。你看到那个瞬间的那个右横移蹲，然后闪掉了卡特那个 Harrier Go 里头的3把那个。
until recently. So hopefully he
每次要跟他换一个边儿，不知道是什么专门的目的。哦，仍然是打康了 ，PDS 横移之后摁键了。阿特这边并没有出经典的这个套路 DF4。哦 ，PDX 好，刚才没乱动。没蹲 ，OK。但是给斯坦这边光速还了一灯。第4。哦，这边打康利，很疼啊！这个连段接下来，棒棒棒棒棒棒棒，得 SSR 蹲点之后 SSR， 哦，没蹲，漂亮，哦，但是这个距离好远，哎呦，光速啊，这2灯给的光速。哦，还是坚持自己的计划。你看到了吧？我说了吧 ，UF1 如果你出多，对面会疯狂的出蹲中 DF4。哦哦，要没了 ，BDX 这局交代了。哦，打康，侧墙，但是不够侧。要是侧的好的话，那个距离可以连续的打几个强连。哦，漂亮的横移，漂亮！横移掉了 FF1+2。
You can see he was sidewalking early.
Yeah, he saw that coming a mile away.
And I think VDX really just played into it there. And I think he has someone talk to him. I'm not too sure, but again, VDX, someone we've seen.
有人在给他打电话，这是好家伙！啊，没有，那个痛在下头跟他悄悄在讲。
I mean, he's someone who was very close to qualification last year at Tekken World Tour. He made it to regional finals, made it to
不是为了兼容性，是为了统一性和公平性和稳定性。
And now here, can he punch a ticket to the Tekken World Tour finals? I mean, he's got a few games to get there, but this would be an amazing start.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go one game at a time, right?
Kinder Jim is the pick. I think it's interesting. VDXs love to pick the infinite stage a lot. I think against a character like Katarina as well, you really want to take those walls out of play because that rage drive comeback potential is insane.
Yes.
But wants to keep the wall here.
继续2和1+2会比较好一点。
Will it pay off? We're about to find out.
对，还有性价比的问题，因为这东西，哦，横移之后的 UF1不敢再用那么多了呀 ，VDX。
We've seen VDX knows what to do against Harry.
哦啊，好家伙
Let's go back to that 1-1-2.
Also got to be aware that just the back.
VDX 被锁的不敢动了。
Genghis not doing whatever
好家
he
伙，
wants right now.
又把他投到这边，有点意思。阿特是绝对不能进贴吧的，系内垃圾角色。烦。哦，相杀，两边都是一下。哦，这个漂亮，这个判断对面正在乱动。哦，有点紧张，刚才这个别烦。一下，继续2个，不要再想着 UF3 漂亮的横移蹲之后的 WSR， 怎么则？
The roll into nothing, empty right, and a lot of people back rolling against VDX. That's a huge risk. Harry Low does it again, 1-1-2.
哦，这边想出 UF1 抢一下，但是没有被抢，没有抢到。 1-2，这边跟上出了很多1-2，没有怎么出1-1，但是 VDX 也没敢蹲。哦，抢了，连段漂亮，1-2-3-4，漂亮，这个最后一下下段漂亮 ，VDX 很漂亮的调整，马上2灯。
Genghis, what is your response? Luna just dash and get some jab pressure, get some Harrier, clear some real estate here.
阿特唯一比较弱的时候就在第3季有一段时间比较弱，其他时候从来就没弱过。哇哦，直接 DP 3+4。
See how VDX reacts.
哇，确反，但是没有给最后一下。 再把他往那边扔。他是知道 Genghis 不喜欢这边，应该是有点意思。哦，我知道为啥了，因为考虑到横移的事情。漂亮，漂亮，你看到了没有？右横移蹲。如果你们不知道卡特的这个怎么应对，现在你们知道，剩下的只剩自己练。
The chance to pull that
and
off.
the one time when he executes it cleanly, he's confident in his response, got big return, and was able to seal the game because of it.
Yeah. So he's static there talking to Genghis, giving some advice. Two ugly esports in the house.
And that's kind of how the game, how this match develops, right? Is like once the opponent establishes that they're willing to walk Harrier like that, now the other options are going to be a threat, right? Harrier feints going into more Harrier, more back one.
总体上来说 ，Genghis 的这一灯打得没错，多压一点 FDX 是没错的，而卡特也能非常好的渐渐的就把这个诺克提斯要强上去。但是很多时候就在关键的蹲中 DF4和这个 UF1的交互中 ，FDX 2出的还是不够多。连续的 DF1。哦，延时，第一发防住，第二发延时出。哦，防漂亮。哦，又延时出，这边又抢了卡特。
Really coming
momentum on his side for sure.
Yeah. Really come alive since that
哦，漂亮，也有可能是他自己这个往右横移卡特的时候，他在 EP 更舒服一点。棒棒棒！而且卡特有一个招式会强制蹲姿的。哇，现在血量超大领先，出完了啊！老克都很强。双杀之后，这边诺克提斯上墙，本泽起来 FDX， 好家伙，没必要等那么久的。哦，既然抢了，1-1接下 SS2， 哦，再来。大招，确反漂亮，这边被确反了，没这个必要啊！掐断14，哦，漂亮，点全车。不，脑壳疼以前一点都不正经，现在反而正经。
And again, I think go back to there. The block from Genghis did not do the best punish. I think 2-2 would have maybe killed.
He's got to stop hurting himself like this, man.
刚才的这个确反有点问题，确实是他们也说了，防住这个诺克提斯的 DF13， DF12是一个减13，他的确反不对。
Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it that.
It's a love of the game, you know.
But yeah, the low slash gameplay coming in at the very end like that, able to seal the set for him. So that's going to bring up on loser's side, AK versus VDX.
The run back between these two. And again, it's kind of like we kind of have like it's kind of played out, you know, in order of who they lost to. Joe Crush is in first right now, obviously not final. AK.
阿斯兰在我的动态里头，看一下我的动态就知道阿斯兰在哪儿。
You know, it's kind of like running a little bit of a ladder the way these kinds of the way they've sorted out. But again, so FDX versus AK. So
那 FDX 要跟 AK 再打一次。刚才在这个我们看到了这个8强一开始的时候，就是在其实 FDX 有点犹豫，也不一定说完全不好打，而且我之前也说了，整体上诺克提斯对战好鬼也不是一个非常稳的一个局。其实诺克提斯的22也好呀，很多东西也好，打好鬼其实还蛮舒服的。
I mean, that's
Right?
That's what you'd expect. But I think AK. I think one.
He's hard to predict.
One thing about the PB guys that play with esports.
看看
guys,
FDX 能否成功复仇
you
吧？
cannot predict what's gonna come
Bro,
next.
they say, like especially like Doge.
还是 AK 再回去到胜者组，再尝试打赢 Joe Crush？ 让我们来看看。
Random selects. And his character is like on paper they make no sense. I remember, I think it was
想了解巴铁兄弟到底在哪里，去看我的动态就可以。
He lost first game, and he switched to Dragunov. And Dragunov versus Zafina is an awful matchup on paper.
对 FDX 的比赛分析的这些视频的质量非常好，有条件的强烈建议大家去看一看。
Someone who everyone to pick his brain at some point. Why do you do these things? But it's the other PBE guy here. It is AK sitting in losers final. First to 3 action. The winner gets the right to challenge Joe Crush for the final spot.
No, you
仍然上来是选择杀心，有意思。
Let's run this back, see how it goes again.
仍然是选择杀心，并没有选择好鬼。
A game plan that he has. He always goes
这也许不是一个正确的选择，不过让我们拭目以待吧。
He's done consistently throughout the tournament, regardless of matchup, regardless of result.
He's playing a team game. You know what I mean? Like this is my point character. That's my. I have Akuma as my battery.
Akuma will always be the anchor.
FDX 之后自信上来了，这个造型明显是自信上来了。哦，漂亮的1F1。下墙，连段。哦，蹲的漂亮，但是没有确反，给了一个蹲点。啊，延起身追得有点急了。 发铲吗？别躲了 ，FDX。FF2。FDX 又要死了。OK， 对嘛 ？FF2，FF1+2嘛。OK。漂亮的 SSR，UF1。确反，哦，没去上。哦，这会儿 AK 的这个确反有一点犹豫啊。哦，这边再次被 UF1 打康，但是侧墙，哦，背向。
Down 2 nice block, but he waited for the second, so didn't get
1v2。哦，这也抢了 FDX， 这把自己抢死了这一灯。侧墙滑铲防住了，漂亮，防得很漂亮，关键的防守。哦，想用一个1还是1+2开心。2接着控，哦，蹲得漂亮。那么这边 AK 拿回来一灯。啊，可惜刚才这个 BF2 空了，没有去捡漏。哦，漂亮的 B2， 迎击的 B2。OK。漂亮，对，就老老实实。哦，霸体，但是无所谓啊。但是，哎呦，被横移掉了。漂亮的捡漏。有没有可能用杀心 AK？ 如果赢了这一局 FDX 就有点麻烦了。
That situation slide again in favor of AK this time. Slide again. It makes no sense though. Why is he doing it again?
And I like how FDX just stayed down. He's like, okay, I don't want to take this mix. Wait till it was safe to get, but now he's threatening with the mids. He's feinting the slide, but doing the mids now. But big lively right now for AK. Nice break on the 1+2.
哇，这迎击勾拳，但是蹲掉了 UF1 啊，好漂亮。
AK right back in it. The Shaheen pick, 1 game up here.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen the Sheen win the first game, you know. It's been a while.
直播开了10个小时了，我播了7个小时。
AK, what's he saying?
Get me a soda. Get me a soda. I can't say that enough. It's just like AK's the kind of player when he's smiling, when he's feeling good.
Yeah.
He's so dangerous. But if you know when I've seen him compete in Korea, right? I remember him losing to someone he didn't think he should lose to, and him pulling his hair out, freaking out. He kind of wears his heart on his sleeve sometimes. But again, he's been in this position before, right? Fighting again for the right to face against Joe Crush on the in grand finals on loser side.
And again, AK probably the most people picked as their favorite to go all the way.
Definitely one
已
of
经
the
有了呀
like, premier
Victor
picks, I think, going into this event. Had a lot of people looking at him to try to say, you know, this is a player who we expect to be able to lay claim to that spot. And not to say that some of the other players in this bracket didn't have people that said that about them, but I think AK for sure had a lot of
AK was, especially among top players as well. You know, AK was the name I kept hearing over and over and over again. FDX, I don't think I heard his name once.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of AK, I heard a lot of Pina, I heard a lot of Shadow, JDCR. You hear those names, but man, to see it go down like this, FDX back to Thundaga.
他肯定替代不了很多，他还有一部分周光的内容在里头。哦，这边调整的不错。哦，缺反 ，OK。
You have to be careful as well because that down forward 4-2, he has the third hit, the 2 which you jumps in it as well, and if you try to launch, he's gonna be.
哇，这连续的这个 B2的打中啊！
So is FDX a magic user? It looks like he's using a lot of spells right now. 2-2 swings, back up.
漂亮，对，就拿2控他。否则，你让沙欣那么轻易靠近第3打中你之后，接下来就很难受。漂亮的 SSR， 哦，漂亮的调整。漂亮的 BR。阿禅。
AK trying to establish some kind of mix up game.
哦，又想1-2、1+2。啊，这个感觉 FDX 有点危险。OK。
Interesting way for sneak 2 there instead of the sneak 4, the low. That's normally what you expect, but I think FDX tried to spring kick there. So sneak 2.
R。
I think sneak 2 is actually guaranteed.
FV+2。哦。
I'm not sure.
AK 这边不敢还打的，再次投技。
Break the neck.
FDX 又在胡闹了，拆掉这次只 finally。这边 UF1 砸康，哦，墙角，怎么则？哦，跳出来3脚跳，咦，死了要快，一丝血。啊 ，AK。 这是要让2追3了吗？漂亮的 SSR。哦，灵魂的这个漂亮的跳踢，刚才那些滑铲，现在哦漂亮，反应很快，赶快换成了2F2，来一套连段。
Okay. Nice. Great conversion.
Oh.
Actually has positioning here. Has wall pressure. Great duck on the down 4-1 follow up.
对，没怎么拆头 FDX。
He doesn't want to get moving.
哦，哇哦
AK. And that's the second time we've seen AK do that.
AK 这个沙欣的一个特殊的在背向敌人的时候还有一招呢。FDX 现在压力山大。
So again, FDX back against the wall right now. AK not had to go to the Akuma yet, and I think that's such a mental challenge right now for FDX, right? Because, you know, you're normally expecting to be playing the Akuma right now, but it is still the Shaheen, it's still trouble. But he can definitely do it. I mean, the way he took those first 2 rounds of that game, cool, calm, and composed, definitely could have had that game.
Yeah, we'll see actually if FDX wins this game, how this develops too.
你要觉得这东西是让，你就把铁拳想得太简单了。
That as an option, you know.
The Akuma in his back pocket. I mean, that is a real nuclear weapon to go to if I've ever seen one, right? He's not had to push the button yet. But FDX. We've seen what happens when he's back against the wall. He slaps it. That's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is already, I think, really important, really high impact performance for all these players in this bracket, of course.
I think emotionally this might be a bit important for FDX as well because this might be his last ever tournament with the Noctis as well.
That's true.
You know, a bit of a send-off for the character. I mean, I think regardless of what happens, he needs to be proud of what he's done.
And yeah, for sure. God, and look, God bless all the Noctis players.
Yeah.
He got more mileage out of this game than he did in his own game.
第3可以用的。 打到这会儿，第3可以用。
They didn't even release the last DLC. You gotta read that on the internet somewhere. So you gotta read the Wikipedia page.
You had to read before you played the game.
But here we go. It's going down right here, right now.
这种情况你领先2灯，你要么没有执行的游戏计划，要么对方做出了调整，你没有调整对方的调整。
It's a first to 3. He's still in the set.
We've seen him do some magical things today against Aya Richie, against Genghis Don.
We in the down 4.
哦，缺乏 OK， 这回终于拆掉了，哇，还在用这招。到墙边 ，FF1+2， 连段不错。
What doesn't it do, man? Down to the low and the high slash, jab check.
And we're seeing AK twitch duck off the
哦，漂亮的横移，漂亮的横移啊！
And again, there's a move you just have to use with Noctis. You have to use it.
对，第3要加进来一点，不能总让沙欣过来给你第3，那很干。
Down 4, break the ankle.
Not even on health though.
Again, going for the legs. He sees something. We have to be careful going for like a bit of a slow low that doesn't high.
各种踢你的小下段。哦，这边第3被缺乏。
One of Noctis' best counter tools, a bit like a Steve back one.
We didn't see it at all the first round, but you saw AK now threatening with the slide.
Yep. There it is again.
Seeing if how PDX wants to react.
Oh.
He'll give it up here. Side switch 2. In range, PDX.
连续的2-2。
He thinks can happen right here.
哦，突然灵魂这个 UF3，但是掉连段了。怎么则？哦。 漂亮的 DF42。再次2比0。
I'm sure he wanted to spend the rage in that occasion, but PDX puts it behind him, and now can he get a game on the board? Same situation from the last game, 2 rounds up.
Low slash, and again the twin blades able to interrupt here. AK back to the wall.
And we're seeing PDX trying to pull off that up 1 because we've seen a lot of
滑
down
铲威
forward,
胁。
never slow low, but it doesn't high crush. So up 1 will
游戏的
count
开
it
局。
for Noctis. Down back 3. The up 1 again. There it is.
OK，
2-2-4-2
哦，缺乏，哦，没缺上。
No, he's letting go. That's not the first time either.
Okay, but AK really working, poking away, looking for something. Can he steal this?
哦，这个投技。
Down forward 1, PDX looking for the down plus 2.
That was scary.
哦，漂亮的 UF3 再次。
Now what can he do here? No.
哦，掉连了 FDX，Come on
I
man。
think he was looking for a combo into Rage Out to get the Wolfpack to guarantee the kill. I think PDX maybe a bit too a perfectionist there, but again you have to put
Jiangshan.
things behind you. Play what's
哦，
in front
打
of
中
you.
了，这次没有横移掉，打中了，
Running
走
1+2 should take this to the wall as well.
棒
Yes, he
棒
does.
棒，血量大领先 ，BDX 防住滑铲。
AK in serious trouble right now.
Good answer
PDX.
here, PDX.
哦，蹲掉了，这边 AK 非常的冷静，没有去乱抢。
AK doing extra damage because he has rage as well. Stays down
哦，延时的4起身，有点意思。
PDX is on the board.
终于啊 ，FDX 这边有一灯，有一局，现在2比
I
1。
think everyone in the crowd now is probably pulling for PDX right now. He is the hometown
Yeah, I
hero
mean
right now.
this is essentially a home tournament for him.
This is American. So, and again, I think what an outcome it would be as well for the grand finals of the final LCQ in
Joe
America.
Crush versus
To be
PDX.
2 Americans, 2 new school Americans in the grand finals.
But I respect you as a commentator. I obviously as a player, right? I respect you as a commentator being able to say that with a straight face because I know how you feel on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel good on the inside.
Okay, all
No,
right.
because I think as well, I think America's sort of been, especially North America's been kind of like sort of criticized because their new school talent hasn't been
But seeing
as,
the new
as able
talent
to
emerge like
but
this,
seeing them
and
in this top
perform
8,
like
seeing
this,
them right
yeah.
now, because I think America's always been like Anakin and friends. You know, Anakin. People expect Anakin, Jimmy, Joey, Shadow. You say those names, that's it, right? But now look at this top 8. You got FDX, you got Genghis Don, you got Ty, you got Joe Crush. Joe Crush singing grand finals on the winner's side. I mean, North America. What more can you really say about them here today?
Joe and FDX especially, I kind of associate them with a heavy grind during.
这边选择了换人，然后呢，但是场景来到了一个不是很利于好鬼的场景，反而非常利于诺克提斯。
in that format and seeing it pay off and have the
有点意思。
dividends that it has here at this LCQ in person like this. This is what you love to see.
I think I remember FDX saying something like, without ICFC, there would be no FDX. You know, so someone who was really grinding during that online era, and look at where it has brought him. But again, his
换人的话
opponent,
就是随机场地。
finally
哦，
Akuma has come
抓
out.
住了
And。again, this is what FDX was preparing for.
跟
from
好
the
鬼打
very
这个，我们
beginning.
之前这个对局已经聊过了。
In the
22和22非常的重要，否则你轻易让好鬼靠近。不过无限场地倒是好一点，然后最好能防住一个好鬼的第四。
Jab strikes, AK coming on strong here.
Yeah, he's really working on that life lead, bringing it back, clawing away forward.
Nice
option there from VDX.
Warp strike, willing to intercept the approach. 2-2 swings.
哦，缺乏。
Punish opportunity.
-11. I think AK just a bit of matchup infamiliarity there.
真的是不太熟悉这个对位哎。
A lot of these unsafe string enders from VDX go.
哦，追过去。
VDX, is he gonna get
Stay down?
He might be a bit too passive while sending forward 2 seconds. Nothing. AK.
哦，这个蹲点最坏的时机了，可以说是。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
VDX 这
I'm
个
sorry.
AK 的这个有点东西。
I'm sorry.
We all have our moments, Jay Wiz. It's cool.
I'm sorry.
AK's in the middle of one right now.
I said nothing. There was definitely something AK could have done in that situation.
A bar and a half right now.
Yeah.
Building
落地瞬间的这个一瞬间击快性。
have to let that go. You have to forget about that as.
但是 VDX 目前打的其实不错的，漂亮的横移。
You got to be able to play with what's in front of you. Don't worry about what's behind you.
Forget.
游戏计划哦，漂亮又被横移掉了。
Nice block.
哦，计划是没错的，好给两个气了。
And again, with one round up, this is where Akuma is so scary.
哦，哎，连段 OK， 两个气换 OK。
Now VDX does lose that round, but the best case scenario happened. He had to spend all his meter to do it. VDX he really
赢下一灯比较重要，气的话其实 OK UFE 打中。 你有2灯的时间，即使要被翻盘那会儿，你的这个熬也急上来了。 哦，漂亮 ，perfect。
That brother is playing some Final Fantasy. Yeah.
This might be his final fantasy.
Might be. Fireball from far range.
哇，第3的被后撤掉。
Running 1+2, the plus frames down 2 again. That meter, there it is.
漂亮的横移，这边 AK。
Bar locked and loaded. Question is, how is AK gonna spend it?
Life lead now for AK. Life lead and the meter on deck as well. VDX really careful.
VDX 一定要小心啊，血量也好，对面也有一个气槽。哦，第3这边裁掉。
No, doesn't go for forward. Does not go for Oki. Goes for damage instead. Sidestep 2.
SR.
Damage 1+2. No forward 3. That might have been a punch from that range, but didn't want to try it. Jab.
Pressure.
哦，
Patience
打
for
的
VDX.
Fireball sliding.
哦，刚才要是放了的话。
Down forward 1. 8 seconds left.
还有8秒 ，VDX 血量暂时领先。哎呦，好可惜呀！
Look at the time. Look at the time being wasted right now. Look at the time. Nothing VDX could have done. It came down
那
to
么
a single
AK
down to
这边又打回了这个总决赛 ，VDX 非常可惜，这个就离开了赛场。那么 AK 要能否尝试复仇 Joe Crush？
Do not forget what VDX did here today, man. No one expect. Well, I'm being a bit too hard for that. He wasn't a name people were saying is going to be in the top 8.
It's fair, man. You looked at him, you know, you see him as a threat.
因为 FF4 打完这个连段，接下来是其实是一个责，但这个责呢也有可能会变成被责，你懂吧？如果对方刚好选择了那个跟你完全一样，就是完全克你的那个选项的话，非常尴尬。而且你要明白，在这个交互之下，比如说这个诺克提斯走一个标准的流程，就想对方不会乱起身，然后滚一下这个盾牌。但是如果 AK 这边直接也不想这些事儿，用3摁一下3的话，就会把诺克提斯然后好鬼就会站起来，他就会把诺克提斯放在好鬼的脸前，这个是很危险的。 你知道吧？这个时候 VDX 很有可能想的是稳妥一点，跟他距离拉开。因为如果你在这个时候选择，你择对了当然好，但择对了也就是有一些伤害，保险一点的是有一些伤害。但如果一旦 AK 那边好鬼选择我要就是硬刚一把了的话，如果一旦搞不定，接下来在你的身边，对吧？那你就很干了。好鬼在你的脸前，就在贴着你的脸站在那儿，难受的。 我的一朵花好害怕，感谢关注。
AK played that brilliantly, but he has to keep up that level because the guy he has sitting against him, Joe Crush, the only person to.
那么就是胜者组决赛的红眼啊，
I'm gonna say it one more
但是
time.
这次 AK 要赢 Joe Crush 2次才行，如果他想出线的话。
Even for AK, like he's got to lock in right here, right now, and establish something because this is going to be a hard set to win twice from loser side like this.
就目前的表现，就之前他们两个抢3的表现，我觉得 AK 可能更多的考虑我不换人了，我就用杀心。但是无论如何，刚开始肯定是杀心，这个毋庸置疑。
in the way that it went before, is that something that you want to test here when it matters, when you actually, when you actually need to make a reset happen?
I mean, again, I don't know. I'm not in the mind of AK. I wish I was.
I can never. Lord knows I can never claim to understand that kid.
But it's going to be interesting now because again, he is stuck to the game plan. Even against VDX, who when they played on the winner's side, he beat Shaheen pretty bad. Then he went to the Akuma. Even against VDX in the run back, he starts off Shaheen. It has always been start with Shaheen. It's like he's playing a team game. Shaheen is the point character. Then I go to Akuma. That's the anchor. But I think maybe if there's a time for him to start Akuma, it's now. Because Akuma basically has gotten this far.
Been playing all day too. Saw him yawn just now. I wonder if he's getting a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's fighting out of his time zone as well.
Yeah.
Had a long trip over here, but AK
现在跟我一样，已经要困了。
You've been here before in this exact same position.
I think I heard the character lock in. I'll wait till the camera switches to it. But this is it. Potentially the final game of this tournament. If we don't get a reset, Joe Crush versus AK. The winner
胜者组的决赛重演 ，Joe Crush 对战 AK。
In the Tekken World Tour Finals, the final Tekken World Tour Final for Tekken 7. And yeah, he's gonna immediately to
上来先上好鬼哦，他是打算好鬼搏一下，不行的话，最后杀心作为压阵，这样的一个思路，倒也不是不行，倒也不是不行。刚才才拿好鬼打完，接着这个手接着用好。哦，上来之后被勾拳了 ，dash blocking 失败。
I think this is exactly what you want to do against Akuma as well in general. You want to be playing risky before he gets that meter. You need to get the life and establish that fast. Exactly what he tried there.
哦。
Love it from Joe Crush. The confidence, wake up, power crush.
A very violent approach early on from Joe Crush too. Like you said, being able to, you have to look at this character and the way he plays, the threats that he gets once he has access to that gauge. It's important that you're able to win rounds where he does not have access to it.
哦，漂亮，点下来，对面的跳，对面的跳，两发，发提。哦，这边又蹲了，打不死，但是很危险，一发，赶紧离开墙，一击拆掉。哦，刚才这个。
I mean, look at the time. Joe Crush needs to do something big.
Oh.
And he tries to teleport out, tries to hug. AK, great read there. Little EXDB to pop off.
那么 AK 这边先移动。
Awesome presence of mind.
I mean, we see that a lot from Joe Crush. Takes a hit forward too. We see that a lot, especially against AK today.
哦，这下连上，但是失败了。这个阿修罗闪控漂亮，是这样。
Joe Crush just running this hammer rush,
FF2
hammer rush sequence over and over again.
哦，又是这个 Joe Crush 的一个特点，走过去之后一个蹲之后 WS1，墙不太好。哦，糟了糟了糟了，失误了，这就嗝屁了。
I think he definitely could have killed with a standing too, but maybe wanted to keep the meter. Let's see if it works out in his favor.
Oh, F3, okay.
Forward 3, AK starting off on the right foot right now. Look at these
2-0
all over the place.
线上好鬼的策略起了作用。
Nice low parry.
这边被裁掉，漂亮。到墙边立危险立杰克，要三角跳吗？退反 ，OK。
Nice. Again, Joe Crush. You don't see many jacks use that as a punish. Nice low
I
parry.
think immediate read on the low.
The other thing against Akuma is a bit of a like conundrum. Do you want a low parry? You know,
哦，漂亮，点下来，这是我跟你讲杰克的这个对好鬼的这个优势了。如果你乱跳的话，杰克的点拳可以轻易的把你点下来。哦，刚才闪开了这个大扫腿，没有去捡，忙着后撤了。
Forward.
Dash up low jabs. Joe Crush backing off. Hammer rush again, but Tatsu.
Wow.
Excellent whip punish there.
这个要上墙了。
Take this to the wall.
哦，失误了。
Drop to forward 4-2. Demon flip palm that does
哦，
beat the
再次
jab.
上墙，
Again,
哎
gets the
呀
reballs back.
则 啊，有
Down 3, no meter suspend though.
没有
Four
没
to
有
one.
哦，
Nice
蹲掉了
take
F1
there.
啊，
Now I like that from Joe Crush. You don't really see him just throw out the forward 1-1 like that. You rarely see a
有点
Japanese
可
do
惜
it like that, but the awareness from AK to be ready to duck and punish the second hit instantly, great work. And here steps up Fear to give him some knowledge. Now again, I think probably the flattest start we've seen of Joe Crush so far, but he's had a bit of a break. You know,
Yeah, I
哟
mean,
，Hello 啊
that's, not,
JCW，
that's saying a lot, you know,
Yeah.
to be honest.
he's had a bit of a break. And again, still looking on point. I mean, I love the way he started off that game. Down 4-2 immediately, sending a message.
What I would say is, too, that's the kind of start AK needed in terms of the result of that game if he is going to seriously try to challenge this reset into whatever happens after. Getting out early and establishing the Akuma, a lead with it. Now we're going back to Forgotten Realm.
Again, Joe Crush loves picking the stage. It's worked out so far. And again, this is
睡到自然醒吧。
but if AK wins,
不过一会儿这个播完了，我就没时间上传视频了。等我醒来再上传吧。
final first to three. Joe
那
Crush
上传视频要被总监
has
砍死。
one first to three, one best of 5 to punch his ticket into tomorrow's Tekken World Tour
Man, it's
finals.
going to be one of these guys as part of the 20. That's crazy considering the bracket we had.
Threatening the focus, jackhammer. Nice 4-4. That used to be a counter hit launcher back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
哦，
that-
这边
yeah,
漂亮，
that-
接下来上墙
Still obnoxious.
啊，连段，可惜不是很好。
AK's been willing to do it too at like range 2, range 3.
We've seen a lot of the Demon Flip throw and Demon Flip chop because he wants to beat that 2
哦，
jab.
漂亮，你看到没？这就是我说的，你杰克，你可是不敢，好鬼真的是不敢乱跳。
Unless he has something
对面要是
special.
准备好的话，一个点拳就下来。哦，血量领先，但是好鬼暂时没有气。
That's good for AK.
哦，缺凡
Take，the stage. Oh no, doesn't commit to the 2-1.
刚才没敢缺凡。哦，好可惜啊！刚才这个
Breaks the floor.
Final floor.
No longer a part of the equation here, and he took the round. That's big.
So
刚才
smart from AK.
没敢
Expecting
确
AK to do，it,
因为
but
害怕他
again,
WS2
first round, you
Yeah,
can't-
this early on, that's
Yeah.
okay because you're
可
going to
惜
build
了
it back anyway.
这灯。
Oh,
哇哦，
charge focus there. Good thing Joe Crush was ducking. Two down back.
漂亮的
Nice
勾拳
down for two,
上墙
threading the needle. Joe Crush taking this to the wall. Dump. Big shoulder there. Nice
Ah.
stop. Nothing AK could have done there, you know. 2 jab running does the low. Guaranteed kill there. Joe Crush playing this so well. Great presence of mind. Nice duck on the 1-1. Showing he's ready for it.
啊，被裁掉，没事儿。
These 2 jabs, man.
Both these two are scouting each other's lows. So well. Not
哦
that one though.
哟，
But doesn't get the full combo, so Joe Crush not going to be too upset about that.
没蹲，OK。不过就 Crush 之间出那么多中断
1-1.
，AK 这边也不敢轻易蹲。
Looking at down 3, waiting for a follow up though. Side step 2.
哦，
Camera absorbs it and
缺凡漂亮。
Twin Pistons. Is the sidewall going to come
他
into
敢
play? Yes,
哦
it，is.
是
He was
这
ready
个
for it though.
和抢不
Nice
过没
block
关
on the
系。
get up three and the punish. Joe Crush
Joe Crush
ready to get on the
1比
board here.
2比1。
But AK, that meter, we're about to see it, is on the way. There it is.
哦，刚才没捡上这个漏，有点可惜。
Nice
裁掉
work. These two scouting each other's lows so well. I'm gonna take it to the
你说
wall.
哪好鬼的 FADC？那 Focus Attack 那
Spends
是这样
it here just，to
是
get
很
this
好
wall。situation, get this damage.
哦，这边
Joe Crush ducking. What a combo as well. Doesn't kill, but
哇
down 3
现在
and
没问
up.
谋了
Final。round in the second game.
And now is Joe Crush going to be able to just get momentum early on? He finds the
漂亮！
uppercut.
开场之后的再次的跟这个如出一辙，勾拳，棒棒棒棒，很疼，不要让他出来，不要让他出来。哎，对，
Interruption on. Oh my god.
I mean, any character can make this comeback. It's Akuma, but Joe Crush does not look
Yay.
like he wants to let it happen. Running while setting for 1 game apiece. And
Lights
yeah,
out.
1
And
比
yeah,
1。
you in rage, you have the meter. And
那
Joe
换
Crush
人
does
吗
not
AK
surrender momentum of the match for a second
Yeah.
to let anything clip worthy occur there.
I mean, you see Mita, you see Rage, you see Akuma. Anything is possible, but Joe Crush says no.
这有啥想不明白的？
Third game between these two right now. I think like the 6th or 7th in total today, man. These two have played a lot of Tekken against each other. And the stakes could not be bigger. Howard Estate.
那么好鬼选择了自己的主场祭祀的场地，
And man, Joe
也是
Crush,
都能想象到的选
what
择。
a 48 hours that he's had.
He needs to go to the casino after this. Before we get started, he's crossed the street, go to the casino, man. He's had a hell of a weekend so far.
哦，漂亮！后撤之后捡漏第3，强迫。Crush 这个状态可以的。哦，但是被打康利。哦，这个距离很危险呀！到墙边了，没办法了，墙边好鬼真的是。对于杰克来说更是这样。哦，漂亮！后撤之后这个捡漏捡得很漂亮，第3又空了，但是他考虑 DF2 距离可能不够。nice。F3投击拆掉。哦，又来蹲，冲过去之后一蹲 ，WS1，这招对 AK 屡试不爽。漂亮，2-0。而且关键是这局抓了2个第3的漏，渐渐状态有了。哦，但是被横移了，这边捡到，但是心有点沉啊，想完没蹲这边，哦，差一点，两边一边没捡上漏，一边没去上反，哦，漂亮的横移 ，PK 这个横移掉了第3，但是哦这边打康了没了，这能交代了。
Down 4 rushing. That was a bit close there, but AK gets it regardless. Had to forget about it. Going to a 4th round here,
and then ups the ante a little bit. Again, bottom right corner.
上杀 ，OK。哦，这个霸体出的有点，这次被 FADC 打中了，哎。
Minus 60%. Attack on break. Cross chop. AK just absorbs it. Fireball conversion. Can that hit the wall?
That is
结束力。
They do something unsafe, dashing down 3, but it doesn't kill. But AK staying alive, flying around here in the third.
又来到这个 final round.
Every time it feels like Joe Crush has the momentum control and AK's checked
啊
out. His pulse
距离
comes
有点
back.
不够 DF2。
These two so much experience between them at the highest of levels.
哦，可惜啊，这边被缺到。
AK hasn't been touched yet.
哦，被撤掉了，哇，这个后撤，而且这个气槽刚刚好，可还行。哦 ，AK 2-1。
The reverse sweep, and again, that was all Joe Crush, I have to say at the start. Playing solo, but AK, when you have that meter, you are never really done in this set, are you?
That's the real life bar, you know?
Yeah. I mean, again, now look at this AK. With one more win, he resets the bracket, gives us another new, fresh first 3 between these two. And again, that's why that game was so big.
LCQ 的决赛。
Getting some words of encouragement from Fear of Silence. Whatever he has to say, I would listen. You know, Joe Crush on the the stage select screen. Expecting the Forgotten Realm, but it didn't really pay out in his favor in the last game, so...
The Forgotten Realm 吗？还是别的场景
We're going right back to it. We're going right back to it.
Okay. Because they went right to the final 4 in the first round, so the stage itself wasn't really a factor.
Yeah, so you took my floors last. I took 2, you took 1, but this time it's on my terms.
He wants to get a chance to use his floors, man. Now again, AK with this win, he would reset the bracket, give us another new fresh first of 3.
Yeah, and K-Wish, you can hear the people in the crowd right now, dude. They want to see Joe do this, man.
Let's go, Joe.
They want to see Joe punch this in.
Let's go,
but he's got to get it over the kid.
那好鬼是强的。
Round 1.
1-4一发。
The game for the reset here, but Joe Crush, we know he's not going to let that happen without a fight.
哦。
Again, more demon flip palm because he
现在哦，漂亮的后撤之后的勾拳。
He's been placing his launches
太强。
down forward twos while sending one so well this set. I mean, just in general.
漂亮的连段。
Uppercuts have just been the success rate again. I'm trying to see what
很棒。
got from the stats, bro.
小心呀，小心呀！没来得及点拳。
I can't wait to talk about his work tomorrow.
哦，刚好气够 AK 的这个气槽管理死了，打墙。
And then he spends it. Again, take the floors away first and then go for the kill. AK really using Joe Crush's stage against him.
比赛打3天。
AK 2 more rounds and we get a full reset here.
4-4.
Again, using more of that demon palm. Joe Crush a lot more patient when he's jumping.
克洛伊早死透了。
But now
只有打到决赛了，你看指望那克洛伊能打进来这种决赛的。 这个跟上回一样，霸体的选项有点让人不太理解啊。漂亮，点下来。不强，有一点侧。不蹲，哦，第4。 废话，我当然困了。你没觉得我现在说话声音都小了很多吗？哦，确反，完美的确反，好家伙！哦，又打，这看起来不太好啊，要 reset 了，应该是。
The confidence is a bit of a mistake though.
等等，
Look at that red bar.
等等，
Plant the seeds, the patience.
哦，踩掉了，那就结束了。
If he converts this correctly, I think this is gonna be reset. I'm not
Reset.
because I've done a few curses today. There it is. Reset. 3-1 to AK. It's a completely new set, Margin Obama.
With momentum on AK's side. Wow.
Now for Joe Crush.
Joe Crush 要换人吗
？Unexplored territory. He's not lost in a while.
You've been saying it the whole top 8, bro. He's only lost to one other dude this whole the past 2 days.
谢谢。
AK finally able to make him.
这会儿现在已经是在意识流解说了。
Reset in grand finals, and again for AK, you got it. He's been here before.
Like again, the last LCQ that he competed at in Thailand, he finished second there. Was a bit of a heartbreaker.
很可惜啊，其实差在几个关键时候的这个选择上。
Because there was the LCQ finished second place, and I think there was around that same time. I think it was the SCEA like world esports event, and AK I think he finished second there to book. You know, so again there was a lot of second place. Evo Japan, I think was it 2018? 2019 second place to. Wait, which year was it? Which year did Arslan win?
That was the 18.
2018, second place to Arslan at that tournament. AK had a bit of a Mr. Second Place curse going on right now. You do not want that to rear its ugly head one more time. Because again, second place.
Although it was the Fukuoka year, I think it was 19.
Yeah. Second place means absolutely nothing at this tournament.
这是 LCQ 的冠军亲，这是 LCQ 的冠军，不要着急。
Let's go, Joe.
OK， 并不换人。
I mean, again, Joe Crush, he still looks very cool, calm and composed on the other side. And again, new set, so they both could switch characters if they wanted to, but they're sticking.
看看 Joe 这边怎么调整吧。
Thought about going to the Shaheen this set.
Want the Sirio too.
We got that wall break in play, balcony break. It's quite a small stage up here as well, which both characters can make use of, but one maybe more than the other. That demon over there.
联动以后还会有，这个你不用担心。联动什么是比较关键
What's his approach here? Still just floating those twos out there.
I like that new approach to the demon. Now you see a lot of sidewalk.
Yeah, that's something before he's really just been willing to press.
哦，漂亮，但是可惜啊。
The two jab is such a good option anyway, you know. But we've seen the demon flip palm come out, the demon flip throw.
哦，demon flip 是头技。 点下来啦，漂亮！哦，啊，有点着急。哦，可惜哦，哇塞！但是这个真的恶心，好鬼这个泽真的恶心。啊，咋出了？硬蹲刚才，哦。
Joe Crush he draws first blood in the reset. Again, completely new set. It's the reset. First to 3 here gets that spot.
Joe
棒
Crush's
棒
eyes are wide
强
open though, man. These 2 floats have already been an impact and made an impact on the match.
2-1.
哦，第3打中，这下很疼，马上又有一个起槽了，好鬼。哦，最后下没打中。
Fortunate drop there. Joe Crush ready with the stop signs, but 4-4-4.
哦，抓住。
Down 4-2, the uppercut floats.
The good work there from Joe Crush.
哦 ，debugger 一发，哦，缺反。这个其实是可以，杰克的万是大缺反，地上即使是蓝光的万也是大缺反，甚至这边没有大缺反上之后还废了一根细，有点意思。目前Joe Crush状态不错。啊，早啊，久岛。因为重置了，因为赛点重置了。 刚才败者组上来，现在重置重新再打一个强赛。是的，杰克容易把好鬼点下来。哦，但是要喝肥了吗？对，这是今天最后一场。应该说轻舒服安对。好缺反，蹲掉了，但是给的不够疼啊！哦，又跌下来了，奈斯。这有点可惜啊，有点运气不好。这是早上好。啊，关强烈对。哦，出完了 ，OK。哦，但是被自己关到强烈楼了，好鬼就是可以跳的。
Harassing the legs right now, AK.
缺反，这有好多这样的情况对Joe Crush非常不利啊！谋了。
And again, a bit of a waste of meter for AK, but he gets the round regardless. And again, he's close to building another one.
This feels like a big round, man. No meter, like you said.
And again,
哦，
AK has had a lot of
暂时没有起槽，好鬼这边。 缺反有点慢哦，抢了 B2抢了。哦，材料。棒棒。
There it is. Exactly how you want to start this reset bracket. Okay, you let AK get the last one. That's okay. And now, what's the stage selection for AK? Normally, it's been the Howard estate, and it has worked out in his favor. AK doing some time thinking about it.
Yeah, he's thinking about this one.
This is a huge.
差点又被让二追3了。
I mean, the winner of this
战术喝水。
3 punches their ticket to the Tekken World Tour Finals tomorrow. Gets that final spot, the 20th spot. For AK, it'd be his second time there. He was there last year. For Joe Crush, be a completely new competitor. It's a whole new world.
Uncharted, yeah, uncharted waters, like you're saying.
But the way he's playing, he definitely doesn't look out of place.
果然是这个霍华德的场地。这一局对 Joe Crush 非常的关键。
Both these two. If I'm one of the 19 competitors,
are you trying to hop into a group with this guy?
I don't know, man.
4-4-4 from AK at range.
哦，有点慢，有点慢。
Oh,
OG this.
That demon flip throw has had a pretty good return overall for AK today.
And it's a good option to be the 2 jab.
哦，漂亮，蹲得好，棒棒棒，把他留在强烈，直接硬出了一个 WS1被缺反。这是最后一次贴好鬼气的 TWT 了，对的。哦呀，这个 AK 的拆头真是可以。 Joe Crush 已经用了各种投技了，可以来双手投应该也很难。哦，拆不了。哦，蹲点升龙，哎呀，恶心呐！手柄，你要玩铁拳的话，有一个特殊的操作方式，并不是用大拇指摁，而是用你的食指和中指摁。 右手的要变小，哇塞，真的恶心！好鬼这个套路真的。
Huge lively right now for AK, but Joe Crush, this is the start. You need to work on this from here. Nice two jab again, and I love his combo conversion every time.
He's been so consistent with it the entire night.
哦，点下来，漂亮，连断，
Breaks the wall immediately.
再
Carry
破。
to the next one, and he does. Nice breaks it as
哦
well.
弯，漂亮的弯，有连断。哦，
Nice keeps the DP safe there, spends the meter.
Keeps his guard.
Down 4.
两边的血，
Nice
哦呦，
Joe Crush.
Down back 1 stays alive. These two keeping this game as close as you would expect.
FF4 和 F4连着用。
What a whip punish.
Break the doors down.
He kept the screw as well.
Break the balcony.
这不是最后的大型比赛，是最后的比赛。
No break.
哦，这次这么关键的一次竟然没拆，他拆了这么多次，但这么关键的一次没拆，好家伙！
If he does,
Can he get... Oh.
差一点，没关系。
but the meter. Jab dodge. Jumps in the jab.
好鬼可是会打死人的。
What a block from Joe Crush.
现在没血了，已经没槽了。哦，
And the
漂亮
block on the down forward. Joe Crush is feeling it right now.
Called it the
Ooh.
meter no longer on the
2
table
比
for
1
at least a little
刺激。
while. Joe Crush in this
Joe
situation
Crush.
before he piles on the offense, kind of tries to smother AK. What's he gonna do this time?
And with no meter, you can take a lot more liberties against Akuma.
现在
Oh, we can see that from Joe Crush.
气槽还没有攒下，又被点下来，漂亮。Joe Crush 感觉来了，这会儿。
Look it. Goes for the duck, threatening the full crowd
不蹲
base again.
我觉得 AK 已经放弃去蹲这个东西了，因为Joe Crush出了很多中断。OK， 又是尽量把它往。哦，踩得漂亮 ，Joe Crush 感觉来了。哦，
Oh man, the wall
强的特殊投技。
2 games up after the reset.
This crowd liking what
这
they're
很下
seeing
载。
here. Joe clutched up 2 games in grand finals after the reset against AK from the Philippines.
And AK went immediately to character select. What does that mean?
要换角色了
There's
吗
still
？AK
Sheen on the table. There's still Paul. I think the Akuma's looking a bit neutralized right now, and I think AK's feeling it. He's thinking right now. Again, we haven't seen the Paul in a long time from AK.
There's no way he goes shaking. Like Paul.
I think if
这
he
头
does
是一个
switch
强
Paul,
强
it
专
has
门
to
的
be
强头，那不是
It
拆的，
has
那是
to
强
be
联
Paul.
动的一个
Again,
东西，
whichever character he picks right now, he is locked in.
Locked in. He's got to go 3 straight.
就跟 King 一样，
It's a tough decision.
就跟
and you can see
Lily 一
that
样
he's，thinking
这是一
right
个
now.
墙边的一个上墙的一个投技。
This decides whether or not you make it to the Tekken World Tour Finals tomorrow.
与其说是投技，或者说是一个连断结尾。
Scenario, especially like in first to 3 format.
Now, what do you do in this situation? Again, we mentioned it. AK at one point was a bit of a miss to second place. This is not the time you want that.
Dude.
刚才这局 Joe Crush 打得非常的漂亮，现在2比0 ，AK 现在陷入了纠结，
I don't want to imagine.
换杀心
That's what's at stake here, right?
还是接着用好鬼
Gotta be
嘞？
able to- he's- Man,
Now
that's a hard. That's crazy.
Now is not the time to be the bridesmaid. Like, he's thinking hard about this, and again, he has every right to take his time because this one decision could decide the entirety of tomorrow. But Joe Crush playing so right now. It's been
Yo, I'm gonna take it back to the beginning when we said the top 8.
周姐现在
I
正在
pulled
思
his
考着，
match off the stream last night. He looked at me, he's like, "Bro, you really gonna pull me off stream?" I was like, "Joe, I'm sorry." My man said, "I want to be on." I'm trying to make it to showtime.
I mean, he's made up for all that missed stream time today and then some. Now, AK flipping between the characters. I heard the character he locked in. It's still the Akuma. Let's go. Joe is
仍然不换人，
really
还是好鬼，
right now.
还是好鬼。背后的这个美国人民已经开
I mean, here's the
始
thing. LCQ, there's not been like a hometown winner. 2018, Galanda in Europe, he was the winner.
There's just something about that guy in Amsterdam.
I don't
Something
know-
goes
I don't
crazy
know
with
what
him
it
every
is.
time.
You know, last year there were multiple LCQ winners, but Jordan won them again in Europe.
USA
An American winning the LCQ in
In
America.
America?
I mean, AK has an absolute mountain to climb right now, though. I mean, he's capable of it, but the way Joe Crush is playing, the momentum, the confidence, I've not seen a Joe
Bro,
Crush
he has a
like this.
crowd behind him screaming his name right now. That is crazy.
That's a power up and a half.
And you're up 2-0 after the reset.
F3不用打 F3倒
I
是
just
好
hope
事
Joe
儿。
Crush doesn't start coasting, you know. But I don't think he has that in him.
No, he showed you, bro. You seen his face? Das boot at the wall.
第4哦蹲了，但是
Down 4-1-1.
LCQ 从来就一个名额，有一次好像是2个名，但只有那一次，所有的时候都是一个名
Straighting
额
with。the lows jump. Okay, no. Messes up the
哦，
back.
可惜连断掉了，
Joe Crush.
连断掉了，
Was
好鬼
that
有
big
气，
mistake?
哦，漂亮的缺反。
I mean, every mistake he's made, he's immediately put it behind him and still been able to close out the round. That level of composure right now, I think that's the word for Joe Crush right now. He looks composed. Nothing is phasing him.
Just the twos, the forward twos, the back twos. That right arm is
去年是2
lot
个
of use in this matchup.
啊，不对，去年就1个，你给我给整了。去年是格兰达
AK2
1个。
wants to be able to have the threat of that wall behind him. Great jab interrupt.
漂亮，棒棒棒！
Keeps his tail
连
through,
段
I think he's going to the next one. I think he
再
wants
破
it
墙，
now.
是的。
Break the walls down.
And the one as well, he's feeling it. But no, you
但
can't
是
give something like that.
被缺反，这也是 Joe Crush 经常用的，走过去之后一蹲的一个 WSE。哦咦，好疼！这灯很关键。 要是万一赢了，我 AK 有点犹豫 ，AK 有一点犹豫，还剩1秒啊，没时间了。哦，差一点一丝血，差一丝血。
Joe Crush really thought he calculated that perfectly, and it was close. That was indistinguishable. I think in Tekken 8, when they show the percentage, I'd love to see what that was. Nice duck on the forward two, punish from AK.
中间没休息。
Big damage right now. Big tackle punches on the ground, ground and pound need
Coast
to
to
build.
coast.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
I
there
see.
yet, bro. Not this kid.
I mean, one more hit does this round for AK.
啊，最后一个 B4。
Kick the Tekken low AK. Can he get a game on the board?
AK 会
Or does
拿回一
Joe
局吗
Crush clutch up? 2-1. Forward, forward, forward. AK looking very good. this round.
？FF4 确实对 Joe Crush 非常的好用，
Jab, and the way he's
卡着这个杰克进来。
finally a jackhammer.
但如果能
The damage after.
Joe Crush 如果能在这个时候骗一个 FF4 捡个漏的话，
And he's gonna have
但是
two
现在
bars
先要
into
解
it.
决
This
墙边的
combo
问
said
题
and。done. There it is. Is he gonna spend one now just for some extra damage? No, he wants to keep it. Threaten with it.
OK，
There's no
哦，
spending.
没
Spends
了
both，of
用
them
完
and AK gets a
留着
game
没必要
on
过
the
年了
board.
啊。
Finally
AK
after
终于
reset.
拿回一灯，拿回一局。
Signs of life. It was looking really grim there for a second for
Yeah.
AK. He's still in this though.
I mean, here's the thing: the pressure on both sides, right? Because for AK, you're down. You know, you need to win 3 games before Joe Crush wins 1.
And you're locked in.
Locked in with the Akuma. But with Joe Crush, you can't disappoint the crowd behind you.
Man, with him and the way he talks, the way he is, you can take the crowd out of it. It's about disappointing himself at this point. The way he's played this entire weekend, he believes this is his spot.
I mean, it looks like it. It genuinely looks like it. The only person to take him to task today has been AK. He finally got the win, got the reset over him. But other
好，
than
这
that,
边 Joe Crush 果不其然的选择了这个 Forgotten Realm，
because you know competed against him in the same battlefield right at Gamers 8. It's similar story.
其实是1点。
What's this guy Joe Crush doing here? Are you guys really gonna bring him? Everybody, all this
任何
teammates
事
had
情都有
faith
可
in
能
him,
发
and I
生。
mean,
感谢九岛的粉丝团灯牌。
he clutched out.
it showed why. I mean, he was definitely the guy to bring in again. It's so great to see a new school American player get this far. So what does he do from this point on? I mean, again, momentum on his side, crowd on his side. AK did get that game, but again, Joe Crush, he just needs one.
蹲中 DB4 是安全的，蹲中 DB1 是安全的。哎呦，
AK's got to do it at least twice. And again, because Joe Crush went up 2-0, he gets to pick the stage. He gets to pick where the encounter takes place. for this
哦，
final
漂亮的
game.
横移。
True. Clean step to the right side of the score 2-1. Joe Crush backing it up, willing just running.
这是要小心 FF4 和 F4 这两个东西。
A lot of dash guard. Gotta beware of the
国际
that flash
AK
across anyone. He's shown that a
目前
couple
到
times.
现在只吃过一
Crush
个。
making Jack look like one agile character right now, I have to say. Again, there he is, comes in with a
Hammer
full
rush.
crouch. 12 seconds left to go.
哦，
Live
刚才
lead
可以
for
捡个漏。
10 seconds left.
Neither of them are close to
还有
range, and
7
I
秒
think
了，
this
没事儿
combo kind of
别
seals
负
the
了。
round. You know, the floor break, the animation taking time, and 2 seconds left, 1 second, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, that could have done it, but he didn't have the time.
哦，好后撤，漂亮的后撤缺反，捡漏，好家伙！
And he lost the floor for it too.
Yeah. Big mistake on his side.
哦，
Again,
又是
down
第
three
三。
Tatsu. AK coming alive
哦
right now, but there's
等
the
等
power crush.
侧
Joe Crush
墙
trying to stop his momentum dead.
哦，
And the
到
jump
了，
on the low. AK, one more round.
Hold on.
2比0。
We was hearing Let's Go Joe. I mean, I think now's the time to hear the Let's Go Joe. No.
AK silencing them.
Yeah.
哦，蹲掉，但是抢的时机不对。
Because again, even if Akuma blocks that, does not get a great punch in it. 4-3 at best. And even then, that might not have the range. Uppercut.
OK，
Even the punish, but Joe Crush
小
believing
强
himself right now.
哎
Breaks the
，OK，
floor. The wall
再
is
送
right
墙
there.
没有，
4-4-3
压个
doesn't
起
wanna
身。
use it. 4-4-4 right back.
FF4真的让他吃的苦头比较大。
Both of them just shy of missing their
F4
punches.
FF4
Half the round gone. 2 jab, nice low parry from
被踩掉
AK.
了。
2 bars of meter about
哇
to build as，
哎
well.
呀
And last time we were in this situation,
侧墙
AK
AK 想打一个
We're gonna see that again.
哦，踩掉了
Joe
，nice。
Crush was ready. Not
但
dead
是
though.
墙的位置不对 EX 升龙，哎呦，还有一个气。
4-3.
哦，
Joe Crush.
我靠！
The down forward one. You have to say a wasted meter from AK.
哎呀，刚才这个缺反可真是吓人，紧张了，我靠！
That's a big W.
还算是有惊无险吧。
Again, should have been more ultimate
国
with the punch
际
from
百鬼
EXP,
系的
but he
头
won the round, put that behind
感
you.
谢
It's in
九
the
耳
rearview
的
mirror now. Look ahead.
小花花99。
I mean, AK, he's forgetting about that last round too. Nice duck from Joe Crush. Nice duck on the forward two.
两边的这个蹲顺蹲都是非常的
Out the air. Swatting a fly. Focus gets nothing, jumping in. There's the
哦，
nice
漂亮
cover from
踩
Joe Crush. Nice adjustment for the wall as well.
哦 WS 漂
Oh my
亮，
God, Joe Crush.
Joe Crush on
来到了整个 LCQ 的赛
This
点
is。the one, and the crowd really picking up for this one. But there, look at the meter for AK. It could control this entire round.
但是 AK 的
Move from Joe Crush.
室友血槽上，哦呦呦，就靠这会儿来感觉了。
Floating those 2 jabs out there.
While sending two
哦，
at
点
the
下来了，
end.
漂亮！
Two jab out the
现
air.
在
Joe Crush on the wall.
This is scary.
哦
It's
哦
gonna be a side wall.
打赢，
Gonna be
哎
a
呀
side，wall.
侧墙了，
Look at
侧墙了，
Look at the lively Joe Crush. One more hit does
再
it.
打一下，再打一下
Close it out. The power crush.
哦，裁掉了，漂亮！
Joe Crush. Joe Crush is your LCQ champion.
漂亮！
In
最后这一
America,
裁
the American does it.
LCQ，那么
Finally,
Joe
an
Crush
American
将
LCQ
成为
champion.
这
It's
个
the new school
LCQ 的
guy.
胜者
It's。the
那么
young blood.
正
Mr.
是
Joe
最后第20个
All
人
he had to
参
do
加
was
明
be
天
the
的
same guy he
TWT
was
决赛。
yesterday. Be the same guy he was earlier in this
哇，
bracket.
漂亮！
Be the same guy he was through
漂亮，漂亮，
winner's
漂亮！
side, coasting through this top 8, and he pulls it off against the original Wonder Kid from the Philippines. Congratulations again, AK, on
我终于
another
可以
awesome
睡觉去
performance.
了。
But baby, I've said it once, I said it before. LCQ champion
漂
this
亮！
time, Joe Clutch.
I mean, what can you
明
say
天
about
几
his
点看我
performance
的
over the
动态
past
去
few days in general, you know? Like, I know I've been talking about it. I know I've been talking about it.
Congratulations to Joe Crush.
这也没有啥，这没有啥值得意外的。我之前就说了，8强里头这几个人谁赢我都不意外。
Supposed to show him something before you get those, but hey, we'll give him the W anyway. And we will see him tomorrow.
I think he literally just got his badge there that says finalist.
啊，行了，不过视频我得睡醒了再给大家上传了。我这会儿实在是没劲儿再传视频做
Yeah,
封
go
面。
ahead, clap it up, give it up for Joe Crush, everybody.
What a performance!
这是一个手柄玩家，
I mean,
没错。
taking yesterday out of the equation just today. What? Like, I don't know
感谢
what
大家
more
的
to
收
say
看，
about that guy, man. I mean,
感谢大家的收
the performance he has
看
had over the past 2 days, but today
我们明天
especially,
继续。
the only person to beat him was AK. He reset, but from that moment, Joe Crush, and again,
走了
that
啊
was a reverse sweep just then.
He showed up to this event yesterday with